So YouTube, welcome in. It's the build stream. I gotta turn this down for me. I'm just like, okay. You calm down, music. Alright, welcome in, everybody. We've got some stuff for you today.
Yo, what up, Barutu? Happy Friday for you, I guess.
Which is the first one? The one with
the middle one?
Middle, yes, you're right. Alright. We're gonna start off today with Chicken's build.
Nice.
Yeah. I love the name Chicken. Like, quite literally, I think it's always fun and always hilarious. I also call my little bird Chicken. Because, like, all birds are just chickens sometimes, you know?
Is it showing up?
Oh, you're right. I did that. Woo!
Oh! Very cool.
I forget that it does that sometimes.
Yeah, right?
I forget to do that sometimes. But yeah. Welcome in, everybody. How's everyone doing? We're doing good, Reaper. How are you?
Hey, Reaper. We got your build coming up as well.
They repaved the road on my street. It's so freaking nice now. Oh, you gotta love that.
Nice.
I'm always the person who's complaining whenever they're doing construction on a road I use, because I'm just like, oh, this construction is so annoying. And then when it's done, you're driving it, and you're just like, ooh.
Yeah, was it worth the 2-year wait?
Sometimes. Bye-bye 8-year-old pothole. Oh, dang, now that was wet.
Damn.
Well overdue, yeah.
Dude, there's... You know that pothole on Haven?
Yes.
That pothole is I hate it so much. You know the one you know exactly the one I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Dude, you know what's so funny though is like, even when the pothole's been there forever, I'll always forget it. I'll always forget
it. Makes me so mad.
Until I'm there, and I'm like, oh, dang.
No, dude, what makes me even more mad is when both the front and the rear wheels hit it. Then I'm just like mad at myself because it's like, wow, skill issue.
The wait is over. My PC from stream last week arrives tomorrow. Nice! Very exciting! Yeah. Get hyped.
Glad to hear it.
Cookies are available? What?
Oh, it's sick.
Nice. I was like, drop that link.
Mm-hmm.
About an Archangel 4 pre-build. The LED don't work anymore after I factory reset it. Any idea why? The LEDs don't work after I factory reset it. If you mean you did like a whole new Windows download and all that, the LEDs don't work. Do you mean like the fans, the lights on the fans don't go, or like the lights on the case? Because like if you did like a fresh Windows install, it doesn't have your RGB software on there anymore, so it doesn't know what to tell the RGB to do basically. I would try maybe downloading a new RGB program of some sort. It doesn't have to be Signal. It could also just be whatever your motherboard's proprietary one is. Only the RAM LED works. Oh, weird.
That is weird, because you should still get something.
Yeah, I don't know, though. Your hardware sometimes remembers, like... You know what I mean? Like, yes, the OS is, like, what's telling it that, but I swear it's, like...
Yeah, that's true.
The motherboard remembers sometimes.
Yeah, it's expecting a signal.
If it's expecting a signal from some kind of software that isn't there, it might just be displaying nothing.
True.
Yeah.
That's weird that it didn't fall back to the built-in controller. What case?
Archangel 4.
Oh.
No, just factory reset and kept files.
Press the LED button on the actual case itself, just to see what happens.
Yeah, see if it'll go through presets, if not.
Yeah.
And you can also hold it down to try that as well.
Holding it down was just, well, if
Would
it's
turn
already
it off,
in
but it
motherboard
might
mode,
be, yeah.
Yeah, it'll get out of it.
Mm-hmm. I did, nothing happened.
Oh, that's weird.
And like you didn't touch anything else like in the computer? Because like otherwise I would think like, you know, something just got loose like cable wise. But like especially if like the PC itself didn't move. No? Dang.
Both buttons? There's a reset and an LED. I believe the reset is still for the LED. just to change modes.
Yeah, they probably tried that though. Let me think.
Yeah.
I don't know, that... That would be a tough one to figure out. I would try and get in contact with customer support. They can set up a little meeting with you to kind of walk you through and just figure out where it is. It could be something as simple as just, like, corrupt file or loose wire or something like that. But they'll be able to help you out. Just post it. Thank you. Yeah. Drop on Discord this past weekend. Drop it again. Ooh, nice. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll check the Discord. Where's my good friend Ryan C? Oh, yeah. I was like, customer service isn't at this building anymore. We've all moved over to the new building. But yeah, I'll spread the love. I'll pass it on. Customer support, thanks. Yeah, you're very welcome. They'll be able to set you straight. Hello on YouTube. Still $5. I heard other troops are charging $6 or $7.
Oh, okay.
They can set their own prices? What? That's wild. Do you think the 4060 is a good card for Fortnite and BeamNG? Fortnite might be a little bit of a struggle for it.
BeamNG is a driving sim, so even more.
I don't know. BeamNG, I've seen.
I guess yeah, you can calibrate it too.
Yeah, it's like Vansco used to
lightweight.
benchmark it like with basically every card. So it can definitely like work to some extent.
If you can afford more, I would throw more at what you want to do. But otherwise, then sure, it'll work.
Yeah, like it'll definitely work. It's just you might not get as many frames as you want. Particularly in Fortnite, I don't know why they made that one so graphically.
You ain't installing no rain mods on your BeamNG.
Hey, hello from Romania. Shout out to Romania.
Shout out Romania.
Fortnite is more CPU intensive. Yes and no. It is CPU intensive. It's just more intensive than it really should be for something.
Then it should be.
Something that's trying to market itself as like, anyone can play. On PC, it really is just a hog.
I wonder if the Nintendo Switch version's still getting kept up with.
Well, I just remember because I used to play it on my PC, and then they did a couple updates, and everything just got slower.
Aha, okay. There's one of these 360s that is so wide, or so like long, it doesn't hear.
Am I late? LOL? Nah, you're just in time. Welcome in. 4060 Ti. I mean, it's better.
Yeah, I guess.
Would depend on the resolution you want to play at. That's also true, yeah. And obviously, you can always get more frames by just turning down graphic settings.
Oh, what's up, chicken? Boss raid chicken.
I was playing a game, waiting for the stream to start, and just noticed y'all were building it. Yeah. I was like, you're just in time, though.
We just started, so what I got so far is just the motherboard assembly. Got your CPU and your memory, both types of memory. I'm just gonna throw it in the case now.
The RX 6800, which I want to get, but the card only comes in a 3-fan variant, which I don't think will fit my case. Yeah, if you've got case constraints, that sucks. Because, actually, last generation Radeon is really cheap if you just want a lot of VRAM. It's a really good option for that. Hey, what's up, Ghost? How you doing?
Yeah.
How far are you guys in? I was going to ask what you guys recommend in terms of maintenance for the PC. Heard it's good to try and dust it out every 3 months. Yeah, I would just say, like, once you start noticing dust accumulating, that's usually the time. Because then it'll always be more than you think was in there when you start seeing it. But, yeah, it has to really accumulate to, like, actually affect, like, your PC's performance. So you'll still be good. But, yeah, I think we're only, we're almost about the 20-minute mark, and we had a 10-minute countdown, so we're only about 10 minutes in. Playing at 1440p, but it really seems dependent on how games optimize. True. And there's actually a lot of games you'll probably be able to play at 1440p on like a 4060 Ti. And other games you'll probably just want to play on 1080 because of frames. What's up, Melee Weapon? How you doing?
Yo.
Going to need a longer display port cord. The one that comes with a Skytech monitor is too short for monitor arms. LOL. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Dang.
When it runs at Epic with ray tracing, doesn't seem to have an issue. I run Indiana Jones. I gotta bump everything down to medium. Yeah.
Oh.
That's interesting. I actually hadn't heard that Indiana Jones was that intensive. I'm not playing it, but a bunch of people in the office are.
Thank you, Reaper. Appreciate it.
It's super exciting for me because I've pretty much been using this 10 series Alienware pre-built from Best Buy since like 2018. So I thought it was finally time for an upgrade. Oh yeah, definitely.
Dang.
Oh yeah, no, you're gonna see a huge jump in performance.
Lasted you a whole 8 years.
Wait,
It's
what?
6 years.
Yeah, I was like, no,
Just subtle enough to slide by. So you actually thought of it. I could see the gears turning.
yeah. Well, I keep seeing people be like, quarter of a century, and I'm like, oh gosh, we are, aren't we?
No.
Yeah.
I wish I hadn't heard that.
I know, right? I keep seeing it now. I most likely will get the RX 6750 XT for an upgrade from an RX 6600, or the RX 7700 XT, most likely 6750 XT though.
Oh yeah.
Nice, yeah, I got a 6750 XT and I love it. You chose the right place, Skytech, baby. Thank you. Yeah, we appreciate your guys' business. GTA 6 graphics card, gonna be 20 fans. Ah! Like, as the person in R&D, I'm like, no. I can't bring that upon me.
Yo, Demumu, how's it going?
What's the PC in the back? Oh, it's just, it was a PC that actually one of our employees made to listen to K-pop music.
You have employees?
This company's employees.
You said our employees.
Co-worker. Yeah, to listen to K-pop music, hence the equalizer in the background, and, yeah.
You ever watch that movie?
What?
Denzel Washington? Equalizer?
No.
Oh.
Look at who it is, the two GOAT PC builders. How y'all doing? We're doing good, Demumu. How you doing? My friend recommended me the site, and the builder UI was super beginner friendly. So glad y'all told me what parts were compatible and incompatible, because I would have never figured it out by myself, lol.
Oh.
Totally understandable. Yeah, we try and do our best to make sure that, like, you know, you're picking stuff that's good for the stuff that you already picked. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because, yeah, it only makes it more difficult for us if we let you pick stuff that doesn't work together. Ooh, hydrate, yeah.
3050. What's in there? That GPU looks too hefty to be, and it's a strength. I'm gonna guess it's probably like a 1080 or 2080.
Probably a 2080, because I know we had one of those water blocked. Nintendo version's capped at 30 FPS, LMAO. That makes sense. Yeah, Fortnite on Switch, 30 FPS.
Oh, God.
And it still looks horrible. But you know what? I did used to play it on there sometimes. Your opinion about Gainward GeForce RTX 4070 Ti Super Phoenix GS 16 gigabytes? I don't know if I'm familiar with that exact 4070 Ti, because I weren't really going to be able to say, but 4070 Ti's in general are kind of, like, fantastic. Genuinely great, no complaints, love it. Basically everything a gamer needs. Would ever need. What's up, John? How you doing?
Yeah, yep.
Is a mechanical keyboard really worth it? I
Yes.
would say... Okay. I was going to say... It's completely up to personal preference. Whatever is most comfortable for you keyboard-wise.
I just put one together this weekend, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Because since Black Friday, I decided, hey, let me finish my build that I fucking never actually finished. So I already had all this.
Yeah.
I got those switches,
Mm-hmm.
and then the chassis has like built-in RGB.
Oh, Oh, nice. Okay.
So it has like that little like retro fucking little.
Mm-hmm.
I got these random keycaps off Etsy.
Oh, okay, cute.
They're kind of yeah. I was rocking with them. This is what it sounds like. Right. Little sound test. Oh, the mic's over here. Yeah, dude, I had like, I don't know, 75% of that for like 2 years. And I never put it together. But I finally got the motivation to get keycaps and switches.
Nice. So what you gonna ask Santa for Christmas? You know what? What I was gonna ask for, I know I'm getting because my fiance can't keep a secret.
What are you getting?
Cast iron. It's so stupid, but I was just like, you know what? I just want a really good cast iron set. It's so stupid, but like quite literally, I've been changed by cooking with cast iron while camping. Other than that, I would really like Age of Mythology Reborn or whatever the reissue that they did recently. It was just a little too expensive at launch, and I still have the old one, even on Steam, and I also have it on CD because I'm weird. So I didn't feel like I could justify buying it, but yeah, I would love that.
I'm gonna ask for a 2024 G87 BMW M2. I hope he can pull it through for me.
That's one of those like, be realistic, and you're like,
It is
okay,
realistic.
Salvage
I
title.
said M2, not M2 competition.
Okay, fair.
Salvage title. I mean, sure, I'll take it. Salvage title.
Skibbity Toilet is in Fortnite now. That I've heard. I don't really know how, but I also don't know what that really is. So. I think, is this the beginning of being an adult where you start becoming, like, arrogant to, like, the popular culture and what's going on, and you just decide to never look into anything or try to understand things that don't interest you? Is this the beginning of that? Oh, gosh.
The beginning? I feel like you're deep in it already.
Oh, dang, yeah.
Not to be rude.
No, it's fine. Somebody was like, hey, how was your weekend? And I was like, dude, I got grass. The grass is popping out of my yard.
Oh, is
yo,
it?
yo. Yeah, you know how
Hell yeah.
I was planting the grass and I was like, Hail Mary, it's probably like too cold for this to like actually sprout. So I gave up on it after a week when it didn't sprout. But I was still watering one kind of section of it while I was watering the tree that was over by it, so it was getting some blowback. And then, lo and behold, one morning I wake up and there's little sprouts right there.
Dang.
Yeah, and that section that was getting just a little bit of that blowback, and I was like,
What?
so now I'm watering it
You're
every
watering
morning.
it.
Like, come on, grow
There's,
for me.
Like the scene in Idiocracy.
Yes.
When they put actual water on the plants and not Bronda.
Yes. It's got what plants crave.
Electrolytes.
Fortnite on the Switch is the best because you can wreck them kids who don't have PC or PS5. True. It did have me feeling like I was a much better player than I was.
Do Mr. Taco ASMR? We gotta hear that crunch.
What's up, Chief Anon? How are you?
What a username.
Kelsey,
Thank you. Chile con Juan.
Kelsey not going for high carbon steel or 5-layer stainless steel all clad? Nah, man. I'm like...
I'm gonna blow my nose.
Like, I mean, in an ideal world, I'd be getting cast iron that, like, somebody's ancestor, like, you know, hauled over the Rockies out west. But, like, I'll just take some Lodge. And ever since then, I've been thinking, I was like, I wonder if I could make deep dish pizza in just a cast iron skillet. And I've been thinking about it long enough that I'm like, yeah, I could probably make that without looking at any kind of recipe. And I'm confident.
Damn, dude, I wish this was like 2019. Because then we could have like collabed with like, I don't know, fucking like cooking content creators.
Oh, that's so true, yeah. I could do cooking content, but it would
I
be
mean,
a
you
lot
could
of,
do- yeah.
like, how to eat when you're poor. I'm very good at that.
There's a lot of people who are gonna need it.
Dude, my Aldi freaking bill this week, for the week of groceries was $58. And I was like, I'm under 60 now. First it was like in the 70s, now I'm all the way down to like 58.
Damn, look at you.
Yeah. What's the key? The key is to make... Nobody asked, but I'm just answering this. The key is to make enough dinner that you can take a leftover for lunch and just eat the same thing for lunch. Is it boring? Yeah. But who cares?
Beats being broke.
Yeah, Aldi for the win. Love Aldi. Agreed. Dude, and like, you know how I was saying I want to make duck for Christmas? Because I was like, you know what, it's too close to having turkey for Thanksgiving. I gotta make something slightly different for Christmas, and I was like, I'm gonna make a duck.
Make tamales.
Aldi had a duck.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah,
well, I
it
guess
was
you
a
got that
Peking
covered.
duck, but I was like, you know what, yeah, I can make it work.
A beeping duck?
Peking.
Peking. What is that, like, is that the green one?
No. Duck? No.
No, oh, I'm sorry, the one with the green neck?
No, that's a mallard.
That's a mallard.
Mm-hmm.
So, you don't want to make
Which,
tamales?
honestly, like, if you want to see something way cooler than a mallard, meet his cousin, the widgeon. You will also find these at the pond, and it's like, this is, like, I'm you,
Ooh,
but better.
what the? That's
Yeah.
the most duckest duck I've ever seen.
Yeah, widgeons. Widgeons are everything, man.
What the heck?
Yeah. I go to this duck pond, because my dad likes to walk there, so we walk the dog and I bird watch. And yeah, they got widgeons, they got mallards, and they got this thing, what is it? It's like dark-capped night heron? What is it called? My dad thinks it looks like Ed Sullivan. Yeah, the black-crowned night heron. And he thinks it looks like Ed Sullivan because it sits like this with its little, like, head in its neck. Like, oh, yeah.
Who's that, Sullivan?
The guy from the 60s, he had a show, the Beatles were on it once, yeah.
Okay.
Some of you will have gotten that joke, and it's very hilarious.
I can make it. I'm saying, hey, I'm not gonna make it, but my mom can.
I think these PC building streams become ASMR for me, oh man.
Hell yeah.
We're an interesting form of ASMR, because I feel like
Yes.
half the time we're yelling or just being like, no.
I'm saying some ridiculous things.
The Mets are better than the Yankees.
How about them Padres, though?
It's gonna be 14 degrees next week? Yeah, you are gonna die, Rutu. I'm so sorry. Oy.
Oh, shit.
Ugh, yeah. I mean, it's like the 30s at night here, but like, at least the day, it still gets to like the 70s, which is like lovely. If you can see the sun, it's fantastic.
Hell yeah, disco lives on, baby. The 70s.
What's up, loser? How you doing?
Hey, loser, how's it going?
It's like, okay.
I'm just kidding, Angel.
Yeah, and I was like, nah, I can't talk bad on anybody at the office.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think Angel would like grab
What?
me
Why
for
would
being
he?
like, I don't know. Sometimes we get kind of unhinged.
True. Yeah, you don't want to get on Angel's bad side. He's buff as hell.
Yeah, part of the reason I didn't want to build my own PC was because I was afraid of slightly fucking it up and hearing that crunch. Would rather let the
Ooh.
pros do it. Oh yeah. As a
The pros.
as someone who has installed many a CPU in my life, like literally hundreds, I have once heard the crunch. I was going too fast, man. I was trying to fix a lot of PCs at once and just crunch. Yeah. Horrible. By the way, is there much of a difference between the two SSDs? I kind of changed the default storage of the first one and picked the second one for the extra storage. Honestly, no. There's not too much
Yeah,
difference.
you did it right. You did it right.
Kelsey tamale making stream confirmed. Oh, I've never made tamales. I would love to, though, because I just bought some off of my fiance's coworker because I love tamales. I gotta figure out how to make them, because something that you can make a ton of and then you just freeze and eat for, like, months is, like, absolutely up my alley.
I could get the dough made for you if you want.
Oh,
Yeah?
maybe.
Maybe?
I don't know. Should I just learn how to make the dough? You know me, I like doing everything from scratch.
I got an instructor you can use. She's not cheap though.
That's fair. Dude, I'm also the worst,
Hey bro,
too.
family. Hey, look, the way my ancestors would look at me if I really gave you the recipe, I don't know.
It's fair. See, that's the
Joey.
great thing about, like, my family is no one ever wrote anything down because they all just cooked by instinct. So it's like, I can't give you recipes. I can just tell you vaguely what to do, and then, like, you have to hope you have the eyes and the ears and the nose to figure out if it's correct. Yeah.
Live on the internet? Your family recipe's already on the internet? I mean, possibly.
True. Peking duck is a way of roast it, not a species of duck. Ah, okay. So it's probably just a duck that was ready for peking. So I guess then I can do anything to it. 60% chance of snow? Oof.
Here? What?
No. In
New Jersey? Oh,
Yeah.
damn, dude.
Dude, I was watching the news the other day, and it was basically talking about, like, how we're getting all this pressure systems in, so we're getting a ton of wind, and it was like, yeah, but all of the precipitation is heading up to the Pacific Northwest, and we might see a tiny bit of rain around Christmas. And it was just like, can we please get the rain? Put the snow on the mountains, please. Come on.
Yo, Rurutsu, did you go outside and shoot some drones where you were at? Were they flying around too?
What's up? Sorry, I was in the middle of a boss fight in PoE 2, so I couldn't really talk. I'm doing good, though. Wasting away in Path Exile 2, lol. Yeah, totally understandable. That is, like, the game of the moment right now. I really want to play it. But I'm stupid, and I upped my WoW subscription again, so I could start over. I could start over new on the new classic servers, because I just love throwing my free time away. Into things that I'm just like, oh, am I actually gonna take this character to 60? Probably not.
They're 30 miles south of me? You mean by the airport? It's pretty much been confirmed that they're just planes, right?
Ever played Tropico? No, have not. Is Newegg a reputable site? Yeah, for the most part. I was like, they're pretty well known in, like, the tech circle. Did you guys say you build more PCs with AMD CPUs or Intel?
AMD.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It kind of switched. We used to build almost, like, just a huge majority of our builds were Intel builds. And then, when the new AM5 stuff came out, switched. But it's basically what the consumer wants, you know?
It's too damn good.
We buy what sells, you know? They're 30 miles south of me. I think they're Amazon delivery drones. See, like, that makes a lot of sense. Like, this whole idea of, like, why are there drones everywhere? Like, it's also the busiest delivery, you know, time of the year.
People were saying that it's like planes too, because it's like, dude, it's the holidays.
Yeah, I could see that. Also, like, have you been on Amazon recently? I was looking, because of Crossing with Procrastinator, for gifts, and it was like, everything was just like, arrives after Christmas. Like, arrives January 6th, and it's just like, okay.
I guess. Oh, January 6th.
No, you know what I mean, like, outside.
You picked the wrong arbitrary date.
It was, or like, one of them was like, shows up February 3rd. And I was like, what?
The fuck?
Yeah, like, dang.
The fuck am I gonna do with
No,
that
it was
next
so
year?
great, because then I just went to another website for, like, a smaller retail that I also knew sold it, and I was like, what are the odds that their, like, shipping is also delayed? Like, none, dude. It's like, yeah, it'll be here on Friday. You know, I was like,
That's
okay.
hilarious.
Which, joke's on me for even looking at Amazon to begin with. I was like, dang.
Yeah. I was gonna say, well, I guess someone's getting a gift card.
No, it couldn't be me. I would buy something and then be like, so it's not here yet? 'Cause, yeah,
Why?
I don't know, man.
Dude, you know what everyone really wants, right? Money.
It's different. when
My
you're in a
gifts are,
relationship.
I just give them, oh, okay, well, I guess that is different.
Yeah.
But I literally, all my gifts for like the past 3 years, is just money. The way people's faces light up, bro, like, it's what they really want. No one's gonna say it, but it's what they really want.
Yeah, don't give money to your wife.
Well, yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, that's different. Like, cause you know, like gift cards make sense, but it's like, dude, gift cards just more work for less. Like,
Yeah, and
You
it's
just-
limited. Yeah, no, I
just
got
give
you.
them cash. Fuck it. They want to buy an ounce with it? That's their issue.
We all know it's McDonald's delivering food. Honestly, I'm here for the McDonald's drones. I'm kind of here for anything that, like, actually eliminates, like, DoorDash for the most part. So that it doesn't have to be so expensive. Like, remember when you would order a pizza and they would just bring it to you and you just had to tip the driver? What?
Crazy, huh?
I know, right? What a time.
Now it's let me get our third-party DoorDash driver.
I know, when you order pizza even, it's like, you don't have delivery drivers? Like, it's not a thing anymore?
No, because I gotta pay him a living wage.
And, like, me and my cash?
Me and my... Welcome to the future, old man.
Amazon drone delivery got approved in Arizona last week. I bet they're mapping the area before the delivery roll out. Yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how much money you lose from just, like, drones getting shot down by people. Or, like, if it's, like, loosens, I don't know, and, like, falls. Yeah, I had to hunt down a video game for my daughter, and I got lucky. Who knew Dogman video game would sell out everywhere, and people were scalping the game. Oh my god, people were scalping it? Jeez. Nothing is free from scalping. I've learned.
Yeah. Even fucking chicken sandwiches.
Yeah. Is it bad for me to ask off an entire shift at work just to game all day? It's not like I...
Hell no!
No, I totally think that is absolutely valid reason to take off work.
I want to be where you're at right now.
I actually know several people who've taken off work for games. I just get lucky. I tend to be sick also right when a game comes out. Like,
I just get lucky.
no, dude, I got COVID the day that Pokemon Legends Arceus came out.
Oh, how lucky of you.
Like, quite literally, because it was like, oh shoot, like, and I was down. But I had a brand new game really wanted to play.
Yeah, no, that is a good silver lining, but damn.
Yeah. Well, you know, I was like, oh, I guess I got a cold. No, man. Laid me out. Like, got the last copy online. It ships out today. Nice.
But I live in New Jersey. Our pizzerias are better than most. Sure, that's what you think,
That
pal.
is true. No, I've had Italian food on the East Coast, and it wins. I will give them that.
In New York?
No.
Okay, so no.
McRib Day? I've never been a McRib fan, mainly because I was always put off by the fact that it's shaped like a rib, but there's no bone. You know what I mean? It's just a little like...
Expressed.
My Filipina friend gives me lumpia for Christmas.
Oh hell yeah, that's a good ass gift.
So good. Oh my gosh. We just do local pickup, not buying from chain pizza places. Yeah, honestly, I do that too. Even on the places that still have drivers and all that, I'm still like, well, I'll just go down the street and pick it up to save money. Honestly, most places though, it's like, as long as I can just put the order in and then show up and pick it up, like, I'll do that. I don't want to sit down anywhere, and I don't want to pay for delivery. Make compressed mystery meat.
Yeah.
Legit have so much PTO saved up that I don't know what to do with at the moment, lol. Oh yeah, then you
Cash
can
it
definitely...
out. Cash it out.
Take a day off, play some video games. You know what's great, too, about actually taking a day out? Like, I noticed this, like, when I'm sick or something, it's the only day that I allow myself to, like, legitimately play a video game all day. Because it's like, oh, well, I'm sick, what else can I really do? You know, I don't end up doing, like, oh, well, I should also start some laundry. I should also do this, that, and the other chore. I should go work on the yard or whatever. You know, like, it's the only time I let myself play a video game from, like, the time I'm awake to the time I go to sleep. Just like I'm a child again. It's awesome. Do you guys ship out all the unused accessories that the motherboard, PSU, etc. come along with?
Yes.
Custom PCs help? Yep. Yeah, you'll get especially all of the, like, power supply cables and all that.
Yeah, you need that.
Just in case you have any, like, future upgrades you want to do. Cash out your PTO and go hunt some drones. The McRib reminds me of that episode of The Simpsons where Homer gets a heart attack. Oh my gosh, yeah. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the one that gets, like, life insurance. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, the McRib tastes like what I imagine the Krusty Burgers taste like in the show.
He ate too much crusty burger. I don't know, I always get that one mixed up with the one where he needs life insurance because he tries to kill the spider in the garage and like spider poison is people poison, and then like the garage door is like literally coming down on him when Marge comes home and he like almost dies. Yeah, it's just very funny. It's up there with Le Grill. What the hell is that? Hope you don't mind. I have y'all up as background noise. Possibly wrong wording. LOL. Trying to fine tune my 72 Lightning Stormware source.
No worries.
No, yeah, I was like, no offense taken. I pride myself on being great background noise, like, quite literally. We're like a podcast with no direction.
So, a podcast.
Yeah.
I feel like, if anything, we have more direction than a regular podcast. Because we actually got to fill in these orders.
Mm-hmm. Had a Krabby Patty meal at Wendy's about a month ago. Oh yeah, how was that? New Haven pizza over New Jersey, New York pizza?
Where? What?
New Haven.
What backwards?
In Connecticut, if I'm not mistaken. Which, to be fair, I had a really good pizza place when I lived in Connecticut, and it was Central, in Berlin, and yeah, their buffalo chicken pizza was like my measuring stick for all other buffalo chicken pizzas.
Dang.
That was also the first time I ever had buffalo chicken pizza, and it wowed me.
Wowed you?
Yeah, like that was just like mind-blowing. Connecticut is the self-declared pizza capital of the U.S. You know what? I'll give it to them. They make a good pie.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Have this guy take Ghost PC and I love it. Oh, awesome. Glad to hear it's treating you well. Also, Connecticut has some really good ice cream, too. Like, the little random ice cream shops that people would have. Good stuff. We also have this thing on the East Coast that I can never find on the West Coast at all. And it blew my mind when I was a kid. This is like if you like soft serve, so, you know, if not, scroll on by. But they have this thing you can get. It's soft serve ice cream, like in a cone, but you get like a flavor on the outside, so all of the, like, you know, all the points of it, you know, coming out of soft serve, you know, it kind of creates a little star.
Oh.
You know, it comes out with flavor on that. So I would get like strawberry because I'm boring or something, or like watermelon or whatever. And it would have like the striping, like piping on it.
That's kind of
of
cool.
Flavor. And I loved that. And it like only exists on the East Coast, as far as I can tell.
Dang.
Yeah, I've searched for that all my life. It's looking super cool so far. I don't know how y'all do it, besides, I guess, doing it over and over again.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much a Dave's single and fries. The only thing that was different about it was the pineapple smoothie.
Yeah, I didn't look very Krabby Patty like.
Yeah, they didn't even make it a
no
circle
sesame
patty.
bun.
Like they were like, yeah, that's a bridge too far. We'll give you a Dave's single.
Dude, at the very least, the sesame seed bun.
Yeah. To be fair though, Wendy's has some good burgers, so like, probably wasn't like a Krabby Patty, but at least you're still eating Wendy's. Like, it's a step up from Burger King.
Yeah.
And I say that as someone who eats a fair amount of Burger King because it's around.
Yeah. Both better than Arby's.
Honestly, though. Man, I went to Arby's recently because I was like, yeah, you know, this sounds like a good idea. And I got a buffalo chicken sandwich, and it was, like, expensive and shitty. And I was like, one or the other, bud. Like, come on.
Yeah, dude.
And I was like, man, for the same price, I could have eaten at BK and got, like, a much bigger meal of a similar quality.
You would have ate like a king at BK.
Yeah, shit. For $1 or $2 more, I could have gone Ono Hawaiian and loaded up. Like, you know what I mean? Where they just, like...
There's an Ono Hawaiian over here?
No, that's why I didn't go to Ono, but...
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, it was in that kind of price range, and it was like, why? For the drive-thru? No, I'll get out of my car. I'll get out of my car for some macaroni salad, heck yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
You got Five Guys Burgers on the West Coast? That we do, yeah. It's pretty good.
It's alright.
And they have those free peanuts in the store.
Yeah, I guess that's cool. I'll take Shake Shack over Five Guys.
Shake Shack's still kind of new out here, though. Like, I don't feel like they're everywhere.
No, they're not.
And honestly, this is my brief Midwesterner talking. Steak and Shake over all of those.
What's that?
It's this... Well, we had it in Missouri. You could go in and sit and be served, or you could go through a drive-thru and just, like, pick up. It was awesome in that regard.
Cool.
And it was pretty cheap. But it was, burgers, fries. You get, like, Cajun fries. They were, like, really skinny kind of fries. Shakes. Delicious shakes. Just good stuff.
Remember when Jack in the Box launched the curly fries?
No.
You don't remember?
No, I feel like it's always been there.
No.
Wow.
Well, I mean by always, like, I don't know, 2005.
To be honest, I probably didn't eat Jack in the Box until 2005. Like, I think my sister got an ultimate cheeseburger when she was in the 10th grade, and that was, like, our introduction to it.
To Jack in the Box?
Yeah. Well, you don't realize that, when you're, like, when you don't drive and you don't have any money, your food is completely dictated by the people who raise you.
That's true.
And I don't know why, but I guess my mom just never went to Jack in the Box. Yo, what's up, Joel? Five Guys is okay, but it's so darn expensive. You need a small business loan to eat there. You get a better burger.
You need a
less
hard
for
credit
Chili's.
pull. Just
Yeah,
to order.
honestly, for reals. Del Taco's a good to go. Oh, man.
I like
yeah.
Del Taco.
For those of you who do not have Del Taco in your areas, my apologies, my sincerest apologies. It is a California staple, born and raised in Barstow, California. And because of that, they do, like, Mexican food, but also, like, you can get a burger there.
Boba.
What?
Yeah, boba.
At Del Taco?
Yes.
Yeah, and you know what they also have? They do tamales in the winter.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Del Taco. They do shit. Yeah, you can get a burger there, but it kind of is like the burger you would get at a Mexican food restaurant. You know what I mean? Like, the onions are chopped, like, they're also going to put them on the tacos, like, it's good. It's that good in that way where you're like, oh, yeah. I don't know, do you ever just, like, crave a burger from a Mexican food place, or is that just a me thing?
I think that's just...
Yeah, sometimes. I don't know if it's the seasoning or what, but it's better.
They also have a taco on buns, which is basically just a burger with the shredded meat.
Well, they do tortas also. But because they're California-based and all that, they do burritos, and a lot of the burritos have fries in them, which is a California thing to do, and it's tasty. Because they also sell fries. So it's kind of like going to Taco Bell, but crinkle-cut fries with everything. And you know what? They have really good fish tacos, like, underrated.
Actually, yes. Surprisingly.
Like,
I don't know.
Almost up there with Rubio's, like, quite literally.
Yeah. Well, I've only had Rubio's a handful of times, but, like, yeah, they're not bad.
Yeah.
I don't know what supplier they got, but they got it right with that one.
Man, we just, like, speed ran to the food part of it. That usually comes at the end.
To care about tech this episode.
Well, it usually comes at the end when we've, like, run out of things to talk about and I start getting hungry.
Started with the food.
Is Rubio still around? Yes.
Rubio's still around, yes.
I eat it when I go see my dad, because he'll pay for it.
There's no Rubio's over here, huh?
Nah, there was...
I've had it in the OC and in San Diego.
There's one over where I used to live. But, yeah. Yeah, it's very prominent in San Diego.
San Diego. Apparently, the guy who sold me my silver car knew fucking John Rubio himself or something.
Dang. Yeah, I mean, I know San Diego's a big city, but it's really not hard to find people, like, who know people. Like I told you, I've, like, almost every time I'm driving through Carlsbad, I, like, almost run into Tony Hawk on his skateboard. And it's, like, stupid
Don't run
how
him over.
often that is. Well, yeah, of course not. But you know what I mean? Where it's like, what are the odds? Where you're like, oh, this guy's skating. Probably Tony Hawk.
It's
Tony Hawk.
I wonder what Tony Hawk's up to right now.
Yeah.
You're never like, yo, Tony Hawk. Just for his, like, self-esteem?
No. I'm sure he's tired of it.
What do you mean? He's the least recognized man in America. Didn't you see that tweet?
In some places.
In some places. Maybe not amongst millennials then.
I miss the West Coast, lol. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude, the West Coast is worth missing.
We really know how to eat out here, I won't lie.
Yes.
East Coast lacks the In-N-Out. That's my fave fast food burger. You have excellent taste.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unrivaled, and it's also like one of the cheapest burgers, which is like so wild because it's so quality.
Crazy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't even care that they put Bible verses. Shit, throw more Bible verses on there if it means quality food. You never seen the underside of the bag?
Yeah, of course I have. The fries are good.
The fries are.
I got no problems. Yeah, no, In-N-Out's incredibly good. We really love it here.
It's so hilarious when people call us professionals. The extent of our professionalism.
We vacation in San Diego every year. Can't beat that weather. Oh, it's so fantastic. Since I grew up there, though, it kind of ruined me for everywhere else. Because everywhere else is a downgrade in weather after that.
Damn.
Yeah. But yeah, it was crazy because like almost every day was just in the 70s and lovely. And yeah, lots of really cool stuff to do in San Diego. It's just beautiful. Beautiful place. Easiest job in the world is weather person in San Diego. True.
That's fucking Ron Perlman.
Why on the 4060 build it doesn't match the image on Amazon? So usually, because we use a bunch of different parts as far as like different coolers, different motherboards, and then different makes of GPU, it would kind of be impossible for us to take a picture of every single configuration of that SKU. So it's basically just using one that is similar. If it's got an AIO in it, it'll be a picture of one with an AIO that may or may not be the AIO that is used in your build. So that's kind of just that. It's just a thing of numbers. We got like almost, no, definitely not almost. Last time when I was counting, which was 6 months back, we had over 2,000 SKUs in all of our time. So you just quite literally cannot take a picture of every single one of those configurations. So we try and give you the most, accurate one.
Ron Burgundy, not Ron Perlman. God damn.
Okay, I bought one off Amazon. It's amazing for like $1,200. Nice. Good
Nice,
choice.
nice.
I'm really hungry now. LOL. I'm so sorry. That's usually a side effect of the stream, but that's why I was like, wow, we got to the food talk way too quickly. Some of the best tacos I've had in San Diego was at Tacos El Gordo. Ooh. What's up, guys? I love my build. Oh, love the vision. Thanks so much. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Enjoy the PC.
Enjoy, enjoy.
Man, I was putting water in the Christmas tree this morning, and I was like remarking, I was like, wow, it's gone so well. The pets haven't destroyed this tree. Nothing bad has happened. Mm-hmm. And I'm pouring the water in there, and I'm like, I smell pee. Oh no. Yeah, the dog peed on
He's
the Christmas
just fertilizing.
Tree.
In the tree's water, or
no
on the tree?
Because there's like a skirt around it, so the pets can't get to the water. But yeah, just tried to pee on the tree, and then it's just like, ugh.
Oh my god.
I thought it was going so well. Can I upgrade it to a 4070 Ti with the motherboard, or is it gonna bottleneck it? The bottleneck will depend on your CPU, but for most likely it wouldn't be, because you can always up your resolution to get rid of really that bottleneck. But depends on what the CPU is in there. But for the most part, your motherboard isn't going to be the limit on what kind of GPU you can use. Usually the only limit on that is your chassis size, making sure that it'll fit in there. It's crazy how cheap you can buy PCs now. I just got my Skytech 4070s for $12.99. Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'm guessing 4070 Super, but I said 4070s.
4070s.
Yeah. I'm rocking this thing. I wanted an all-white build, but this thing is sick looking. Blowing Warzone. PS6 out of the water. Nice! Very good to hear. What are you laughing? Am I nice?
No, that you're like, you sounded like you were haunting someone halfway through that comment.
Well, how many people have messaged you about the GG Easy reel? That had me roll it. Oh, I'm so glad you did. Okay, because like we were trying to figure out like something to do, and I was just like, yeah. I don't know why that makes me so angry when you like GG after a game and they're like GG Easy, like why you gotta be a jerk, man? That's like at the end of a baseball game when they make you like do the little shaking line, and then like you just got up and were like, pfft. Like, yeah. Alright, gonna run off and grab some poke. Do it!
Cool.
Ooh, poke. Good choice, Angel. The backhanded compliment. Exactly, yeah. Suppose I could rent one from NZXT, lol, yeah. Gonna recommend it.
How about Render Center?
I've got the i7 12700F with a 4070 Ti. Yeah, you might have a little bottleneck, but if you're playing at 1440p, it probably wouldn't be significant. Hi, hello, Jack's Aviation. How you doing?
Yep.
Can I make it work with 4070? Yeah, that'd be totally fine. Best tacos I have had were at Las Cuatro Milpas in San Diego. Have not heard of. Yeah, see, I'm a little, like, bummed because every time, you know, I've moved a lot since I moved out of the house. I've been all over the country. And then I've been living on my own for several years up here in the Inland Empire, which has, I don't know, a unique access to a ton of world food. Just, like, different kind of cuisines I'd never encountered before, and I'm eating them all the time, and it's fantastic. So then when I go back home to visit my family, I forget that, like, they haven't really, like, leveled up their eating, you know what I mean?
Okay.
No, but, like, it's genuinely hard to just be like, oh, yeah, like, have you had this kind of before? And they're just like, no, and then the Indian food's too hot, or, you know, like...
Oh, like family in the Midwest?
No, this is in San Diego.
What?
No, San Diego is good food, but, again, my family has to choose to go there.
Dang.
Yeah.
Sorry, we all know had caviar and quail eggs.
What? I'm just saying, like, world foods, because it's like, oh, we're going out to eat, let's go to, Italian. We're going to Johnny Carino's. Like, we're going to the Macaroni Grill. Also just because my siblings are very picky with food, so...
Damn.
Like, if I was to have them over to eat, I would have to make probably 2 different dishes.
For each one?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
How long does it take for the PC to get to the customer? Usually about a week. Obviously it depends. Like right now we're kind of backed up in certain places, or we might be like waiting on certain parts, so that can delay things a bit. But usually, yeah, it was like about a week.
You said your sister doesn't like onions?
Yes.
I had no follow-up.
Okay, I was like, yeah.
I don't know why I brought that up.
I forgot
like
was
me.
Streamathon. Well, actually,
Not today.
Streamathon got delayed till Friday.
Yeah.
When we will
Father
also,
of the year, Fabian, is busy.
He's got to go see his daughters play or something. I don't know, but yeah.
I didn't
like,
read the whole message.
It's important. Honestly, it's a lot more important, so I'm like, yeah, go for it, dude. But because of that,
the stream's still gonna be
Streamathon
here.
will be Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Which is good, because that will probably also be the last day that we will be streaming from this location.
Or for a while.
Or for, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Moving is hard, guys.
Moving is
I
hard.
don't know if anyone ever told you that, but... Depends where you live. I'm on the other side of the country, and it took about a week to get to me. Ah, yeah. Okay, first time buying one online. Totally understandable, yeah. What case is good? I'm looking at the Corsair 3500X. It's on the Skytech custom PC builder. Ooh, okay, let me think.
What is it?
Let me look at what cases we got on the custom builder right now, and I'll tell you my personal faves. I test all of them, and I'm the one who actually okays any of them too. So I'll let you know which ones I liked the most. Okay, I get it. I'll give you my absolute recommendations. Oh, interesting. I wonder if it's because of the 360. All are 360. Okay. Okay, ones I really love. Antec P20C and the Antec Performance 1. Love those. Both great cases. Be Quiet, Silent Bass, always fantastic. Fractal Meshify, can never go wrong with those. King 95, also fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Sky 2, always good.
Mm-hmm. There's a whole lot of scrolling.
Well, because I can't just be like, oh yeah, because like, yeah, I had to approve all of them. So technically I like all of them, but I'm trying to think of like the ones that I'm like, most like, yeah. Yeah, those are like my top hits. Obviously also the Be Quiet one that basically looks like an O11, the Light Base 600, but that one's really expensive. The Cougars are good, especially if you're looking just for affordability. Those ones usually be on the cheaper side, but they're still fine. They have good airflow. Everything on there will have good airflow, except for that really old in-wind that we have on there, because I don't pass things unless they have good airflow. Got the Ryzen 7 5700 RTX 4060. Nice. You guys are moving? Yeah, just to another building. And actually, we're already mostly moved. It's just, we're just like the last remnants of it.
Yeah,
Stream,
this whole building is empty.
When I said it took a week, it took a week once it was shipped. It was 2 weeks from order to receive on a custom build. Ah, smart. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, yes, our office is moving, not far. We're still in the same city.
We moved buildings from like the next door building.
The case is white, and it's kind of a fish tank, but not big. Oh, yeah, that's a good option.
Yo, whoever the fuck told MSI not to put RGB headers up here needs to be shot.
I know, that's also my biggest
God,
pet peeve.
fucking annoying. 3 on the bottom. I don't need 3 on the bottom.
You want all your RGB on the bottom? Why?
Stupid
The easiest place to access once a PC is built? The bottom where there might be fans? You don't love it there? What? Wild. What a take. Yeah. Do the testing tags modify any BIOS settings as
Yes.
necessary before shipping? Yeah. So they're going to enable XMP to get your RAM running what it is. If you ordered a custom build, and especially with very high frequency RAM, they might have to tweak that even more so just to get it, to a place where it's stable. They're not going to send you out a machine that isn't stable with its RAM, basically. Because that would just, it sucks for you, it sucks for us. So if there's anything else that they need to modify in there just to make sure that it runs well, they will. But for the most part, the main thing that they do is XMP. Alright, Nebula seems to have a good bang for its buck. Nice. I always love the Nebula. Are in Los Angeles? If so, do you like the Chargers? We're in the area known as the Inland Empire, which is like east of Los Angeles County, in the desert mountain area,
Now we're right by LA.
No, we're definitely not. We're not. We're like 80 miles. Yeah. 80 miles
That doesn't
east.
stop MFers from being like, yeah, I live in LA.
Dude, my local news is LA news, and I was like, I am not LA. Like, I'm so far away from LA. But, okay, do I like the Chargers? I grew up in San Diego, so I was
She has beef with LA.
I was a huge Chargers fan growing up. once they started like, oh, you know, we're flirting with all these other cities and like we might leave because San Diego doesn't want to build us a new stadium, even though ours was fine. There was bad blood. So now that they're in Los Angeles, I'm not really like, I don't follow them anymore. My dad is still a diehard fan. I wish them success. But yeah, it's kind of like heartbreaking. I was a huge Chargers fan, like my whole life. But there was bad blood. And at that time, too, I moved to Missouri. So then I was like, I guess I'll follow the Chiefs. Which was a good time to follow the Chiefs, unknowingly. Because that was like right when they acquired Mahomes, but they were still running Alex for that like one season. Yeah. Now I don't follow the Chiefs. Now I don't really follow much football, which is kind of sad. I love football. I like the Buccaneers, and we beat them 40-17. Not surprised. Ain't no team coming out of San Diego doing well.
Pain.
Just like Riverside, right? Yeah, we're very close. We're on Ontario, so yeah, pretty close to Riverside. Pretty close to San Bernardino. Gosh, when was the last time I checked the Twitch chat? I'm realizing, like, how I forget going to Mexico not to expect many veggies except tomatoes, onions, and cilantro. True. I mean, honestly, those are the best ones.
Yeah. What else could you want?
So I did my 8TB NVMe and iQ Link fan upgrade the other day, and one thing led to another, and I ended up in the checkout like a Micro Center with a 9000X 3D.
Wow.
That's how it happens, yep. UPS will give you delivery date when order says completed. Mine took about a week. Nice. I'm waiting till Jan now for 9800X 3D, and now no 4090s. It's tough out there. You gotta just remember, though, that, like, availability is gonna ebb and flow in that regard. My sheet that came with the PC says, for build technician, tell them thank you, it's amazing. Oh, we will, don't worry. it gets passed on, yeah, we love that, we appreciate it. I actually was originally hired as a tech, so I know how that job goes, and yeah. It's a pretty cool one to have. Just get the Rock Hyperion UVA edition and call it a day. For orders done on November 29th, would they be streamed after Christmas? Yeah. Oh, okay, let's see. So.
Yeah, likely.
Yeah, I was like, because the next 2 Wednesday streams will be canceled just because of holidays. So maybe Friday streams in those times, but yeah, it'll probably be after Christmas. So you guys must be closer to Victorville than LA? Yes.
Yes.
There we are. We're not in the high desert, but we're close to it. So for shipping, would I be expecting to get my build in another week? About, yeah. Because of the holidays, especially getting so close to it now, probably the shipping companies are going to be a little overloaded, so I wouldn't be surprised if it took maybe a couple more days on top of that. I just wouldn't be surprised if it kind of gummed up by that, because I feel like now is the time where I'm seeing, like, package carriers going around really late and really early in the morning, just trying to get everything delivered. Are you a fan of the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim? Yeah, I always thought it was weird how it's like, are they the Anaheim Angels or the Los Angeles Angels? I actually like the Angels fairly well. Obviously, I'm a Padres fan. But I got no beef with the Angels, and I've always kind of liked them. But I don't like the Dodgers.
Could you feel my stare?
Yeah. I know, and it's weird being in Dodger territory, especially because I'm like, how is this Dodger territory?
We everywhere, baby.
We're closer to Anaheim! Like,
where's that?
Oh my gosh. Disneyland? Yeah.
Who's that?
Or maybe even Barstow. I feel like Barstow in
No,
LA...
Barstow feels far.
I don't know. Time-wise, driving, probably about the same.
You think so?
I don't know, actually. No, I feel like it's about an hour and a half to Barstow from here. If there was no traffic. us poor Twitch chat. I'm sorry. I thought YouTube would be the better option. It usually isn't. It usually isn't. Does the custom build ship in a box that states what's inside? Curious about theft prevention.
Kinda. The shipping label might.
Yeah. But do they ship in a box other than like the one that shows like the case on the outside or no?
Some cases do get double box.
Double boxed and some don't.
Yes. So like,
Yeah.
sometimes you'll see exactly what's in there.
Yeah.
Because it's a picture of it outside.
So if you can have someone be at home or, you know, just be a little when you see that, like, it got delivered, just be like, I'm sick. Gotta run home and get my inhaler or something. You know, I don't know, something you'd have to, like, go back home to get.
Gotta
like,
feed my goldfish.
oh no, I left my medicine at home. And then be like,
oh no, I put on pants that didn't have pockets today. I gotta go home real quick.
dude, so many of the dudes always just be like in the office will just be like, well, I got a package coming today, so I'm staying at home.
Amazing.
Well, you know, because it's like you get tech stuff delivered, and you're like, yeah, I'm not taking my chance with that. They got the sick time, might as well. Are you guys having trouble getting any of the newer CPUs or GPUs? Not that I'm aware of. I mean, like, obviously, you know, stuff will go out of stock, but then we seem to just purchase more stuff.
What is this Ford commercial music?
That's so funny. I would recommend shipping to a local pickup location instead of your home. Also a good option. And the slime, home of Mickey, the Louse, and Minnie the Moocher. That's one way to put it, yeah. Home of the most expensive vacation. What's up, Katu? How you doing?
Yo.
Is a 5080 supposed to be better than a 4090? I don't know. We don't have specs yet, so cannot confirm or deny what's going on. What? How are you not a Dodger fan? We are on the cusp of a dynasty. Yeah, born and raised in San Diego. Rivalries are hard to kill. And to be fair, my friend who grew up here and then moved down to San Diego was still a Dodgers fan. So I'm like, you know what?
Yeah,
No one is shaking their stripes, you know what I mean?
Why would you become fans of somewhere else just because you moved there? That's weird.
If you live there long enough for you to consider it home, then you want to root for the home team.
You bandwagoning.
Nah, man.
How long is long enough?
Well, okay, so my dad's a huge Padre fan, and he moved to San Diego in the 80s.
Okay, that's pretty long.
Yeah. Before that, he was a Red Sox fan. I upgraded my GPU, but apparently my CPU was the bottleneck, so I thought parts for a whole new computer. I mean, who knew that a 10-year-old CPU would be the slow part? Oof. Yeah, but you know what? It probably just meant that it was time to upgrade a lot of things, so good on you.
Our family's still a fan of LA Kingston, Indiana. That's hilarious. I don't know, all this, like, fucking territorial shit seems so weird to me. I've never been into sports, so it's like...
Well, I think as part of it is, like, your kind of hometown pride also, you know? Root for the home team. Which is why I think it's so weird when someone was born and raised in a city and they're like, yeah, but I'm a really big fan of the New England Patriots. And I was like, you who was born in Oceanside? Like,
Oceanside?
Like, weird. I guess,
I guess it's weird in both directions, huh?
Yeah. Also, I was, like, really offended when my best friend growing up, who was also a big Padres fan and all this, she started dating a guy when we became teenagers who was a big Dodgers fan, and then she just, like, turncoated immediately, and I was just like, wow,
hilarious.
For a guy? Like...
For a guy?
And now they're married, so, like, dang.
It worked out. I'm just saying, why are you, as a man, wearing the t-shirt of another man's number, huh? Kinda zesty to me. I'm just saying.
That being said, like, I find it really hard in sports where I don't have a home team. Like, I'm a fan of the
WNBA?
No, not W. It's like George W. WNBA. I realized I was like, the W is something only I call it. But there is no San Diego team. There is an LA team. There's the Sparks. But nobody I really liked was playing for the Sparks at the time I started watching. So they weren't really the fun one to watch. So Now I just watch a bunch of games that I'm not really that invested in because I still haven't figured out who my team is. And, like, I kind of want to root for Vegas, but I'm not from Las Vegas, and it feels a little weird. And they just added a new team, Golden State, for San Diego. Not San Diego. For San Francisco, but I'm not from San Francisco either, so I feel like that's also, like, lying.
You're from California.
I am. I'm from the state.
Close enough. You got, like, what, 3 options? 2 options?
I got 2 options in that league. Most other leagues, I got, like, 4 or 5.
Oh, damn, okay. I guess when you put it in that perspective.
Yeah.
Alright, folks. This build is done. It is finished. It is complete. Oh, I turned it off.
Wow.
Sorry about that. It is done. I was trying to flip it so I could show you that
Lovely,
top.
lovely.
Alright.
Gorgeous. Alright, chicken. This PC is done. It's gonna go get Windows put on it. All the drivers that you need to out of the box, it's ready to go. You can just set up your profile, download your game launchers, you're good to go. We're also gonna stress test this, make sure these components work and work under load. And when it passes all that, it'll be headed to you. So watch out for it, and thank you for ordering with us.
Thank you. Throw my neck, bud.
Oh yeah. Well, I tried.
Come on, bro. Get it together.
There we go.
Who's the Hold on.
It's, you know, you're getting the, like, sundown, and then it's gonna be night. There you go, night mode. Gorgeous. Let's go, looks dope. Thank you guys so much. You are very welcome.
You are welcome.
It's a gorgeous PC. Enjoy the heck out of it.
The back of your head is ridiculous.
Yeah, fantastic. You're gonna get great airflow through this. You're gonna have a real good time. Thank you so much for ordering with us. Okay, who next?
It's fucking torrent. I feel like crying.
Yeah.
No one sounds so
Sorry,
excited.
Reaper.
Wait. What? It was Reaper's the other one?
No, this is Reaper. I'm
is
just
Reaper?
saying, sorry, Reaper, you're gonna hear him complain about this case, because he doesn't like to build in it.
It's not. I'm not gonna complain.
It's a great case, he just doesn't like to build in it.
I'm not gonna complain.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah, what I was gonna say is if Reaper's here, but if his was the other one.
There's a ton of King fans here in Indy, Penguin fans too, surprisingly. Dude, I don't know why, but Pittsburgh is the city that just has the most reach. You will find Pittsburgh fans in every city in America. Like, significant portions of them. Wait.
Bro's right now. Alright, you got me there.
It's all just business in the end. Bringing tickets in for attendance. True. Tom Brady's the GOAT. I mean, he was. I don't know. Again, I'm salty, because the only time the Chargers were good was when Tom Brady was there to beat us down. I'm hyped. I got tickets to the Fever opener in May with a friend. Oh, that's gonna be so dope. Yeah, you guys are lucky that you got Clark.
What's Fever?
The Indiana Fever. It's the WNBA team. Yeah. Yeah,
Dang,
I'm
Kyle's
pretty
gonna
stoked.
meet Caitlin Clark?
Kyle is not gonna meet Caitlin Clark.
Well, you said that like you're mad.
The Fever have Caitlin Clark. Like, you're so
jealous.
sad. I don't know, man. It made sense too. New York won last season. And they kind of needed to.
I'm seeing
even
the
though,
green eyes.
dude, I'll tell you this, man. Like, the most messed up championship game was the last game of the freaking season where New York won. Like, they won, and I was glad they won, but they did not deserve to win that game.
What? New York deserves everything. What do you mean?
I mean, I kind of felt like they deserved a win, but like that game in particular, the ending there, I was like, oh, it was a whole thing. The Sparks were a good team in the early years. Yeah, no, the Sparks were insane. When we had Lisa Leslie, oh my gosh. Although Houston was the dynasty way back when. They had the first 4 wins of the whole league. But yeah, anyways, 3 teams are getting added.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we're getting San Francisco, and then, this is like just me rambling on about it as a special interest, please let me. So we're getting San Francisco, Toronto next year, which is the Toronto Tempo, and I was like, that's a dumb name. And everyone agrees. And then eventually Portland. But we don't know what Portland's gonna be called yet.
The Portland Weirdos.
I'm tired of all these new sports names being like, I don't know, the Velocity, like the Heat, like, okay, the Heat's been around, but you know what I mean? Like, vague ideas. I'm like, let's just go back to animals, man. Animals are sick. You can easily have a mascot, you know, like, you can sell plushies. It's dope. Let's just go back to animals. Why isn't the Toronto team a dinosaur? Jet 00 postcode. Yeah, don't worry about it. Everything gets set up in burning. Wanna be hating on wearing another man's number while wearing logos on his shirt and hat. LOL. We wear stuff we like to represent it. Represent home. Yeah, Juan, you have no concept of home.
What?
Oh yeah, Reaper did get a super similar build to mine. LOL. Yeah. I mean, it's the popular chip right now, and for a good reason. It's in Juan's contract. He gets to complain about Prism 3 builds. Yeah, that one I can't even stop him from complaining. Dude, by the way, I got a revision of it, and I was like gonna call you in to be like, what do you think about it?
Yeah?
And then I was like, you know what? It doesn't matter.
Why does it not matter?
I mean, like, it was fine. It ran well. It was good.
It was fine by your taste.
They added a circuit board in the back.
Okay.
So that you won't have to daisy chain everything.
Does
but
that
you
fix
will.
everything else that's shitty?
Oh, no.
I will what? Sorry?
But you will have to, obviously, cable manage that. Here's the interesting thing, though. It's a circuit board, but it's mounted this way.
I thought we were gonna fucking end of life that piece of shit.
No, we're getting a new one. Yo, yo.
I'm gonna strangle Dustin the next time I see him.
It's a popular case.
No, it's not. We brute forced our way into. We have like 10 different better cases.
We also went to a rookie home opener last season. It was wild, to be honest. Nice. Didn't they just say release the 9950X 3D? Yeah, maybe I haven't seen that.
Dude, you know like which case that we have is like shits on it so bad? The is it Antec C8? No, it's not Antec. It's something else. It's Be Quiet.
Is it the Be Quiet? Yeah,
Yeah, the Be Quiet.
Okay, but the Be Quiet is on another level. Like, you gotta remember.
It's expensive?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, man. I am so spoiled when Be Quiet sends me samples, because I'm just like, ugh. It's like I'm a chauffeur, not chauffeur.
Chauffeur.
What's it? It's like I'm a valet, and like you just handed me the Lamborghini. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I drive cars all day, but like this one's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I really like that Be Quiet case. I only have one gripe, and it's the fact that the mounting for the bottom is default 140s.
Yeah.
For some reason. But other than that, like it does everything that the Prism 3 does, but nicer.
Yeah, dang, I'm still trying to catch up on Twitch. Then I will be over to you, YouTube, I promise. When someone gets more rings than Brady as a QB, I'll respect it. Until then, fair. But I know it's a spendy CPU. I guess the 9800X 3D is fairly new too, as we just got the 9900X 3D first. True. The Portland Dungeness Crab? That would be fun. Like, I just feel like there's so many more birds we could be using.
No, dude, we gotta start using corporate keywords
Like
the
we need
Atlanta Synergy.
We need the Carolina chickadee. Not only is it actually just a bird, it's a team. So that way anyone who's looking up the bird will be like, oh, I guess there's a sports team. And then they have to buy season tickets.
Okay, I guess.
I don't know, man. I just like birds. I don't know, man. I feel like somebody should also just be like, the Portland Angry Horse.
Angry
Not multiple horses. One single angry horse. Like, you know, if you can be the Fever, why can't you be, as a team, a single horse who's very angry? I would say the Morgan confirmed the Portland is correct. What was it? Do they have the Rain? What is their team from, like, soccer? Oh, the Thorns. That's the one that they have. Yeah, I can't really think of like many things for Portland, but you know, I've never been. I've only ever been to Seattle, and I feel like it's the same thing, but like on discount. I'm gonna say Juan owns nothing that's green.
What?
9850 X3D with 10 cores, 6 gaming, 4 normal. I like the. We should really start naming it instead of performance and efficiency. 6 gaming, 4 normal. I still remember the case I wanted when I first got a proper gaming PC on my own was the Inwin Griffin case. Ooh. The Portland Cougars. Oh, I was like, oh, the Portland dream of the 90s, but then I remember that the Atlanta dream already exists, so. Yeah, again, I'm tired of, like, concepts, ideas. Animals. Let's get back to animals. Yeah. The Portland Whales. Or I guess whalers. The Portland Angry Whale. One single.
Angry?
I don't know
Okay.
why I like the idea of, like, all these other things are sort of like, you know, singular.
No, dude, you know what it should be? Because it's actually based in reality, the Angry Orcas.
Or like the Fighting Meerkats. Fighting anything. Like, how come we don't use fighting more? Like, we have the Fighting Irish at Notre Dame. But, like, yeah. We get an international team called the Kiwi Kiwi. The Kiwi. Hey, hello, welcome in.
Yo, yo, yo.
We're getting an arena football team near me that's called the Fisher's Freight. Oh, I like that, actually. There's literally no freight hub over here? Oh, okay. Very random. Well, there's no lakes in LA, so...
There's a river?
Yeah. That's true.
We
Man, the
paved over.
LA River would be actually such a sick team name. Like, imagine the art design for that nasty river.
I know, right?
Maybe when the Core Ultra doesn't have an Ultra Core. If I were to build a PC, I'm an absolute beginner, but would want to build a complete custom 1920s Art Deco theme PC, even down to how the software looked. Picture a computer that looks pre-20th century, but I'm worried if I were to do it, it wouldn't be very beginner-friendly. Sorry for the essay. Yeah, no worries. That's a cool idea, actually. So, like, luckily, building the actual PC itself, and especially styling it, much easier to do. There's a ton of different kind of techniques you can use, and people do some really cool stuff with them. So, if you're willing to look into, like, all the different things like that, glass cuttings, painting, etchings, how they do sort of stuff like that, there's a lot you can do and experiment with. And a lot of cool tutorials on how to do it. The harder thing is getting the OS to look old school. You can definitely do it. I would recommend, though, looking for, looking at Linux to do. I know this is, like, not beginner friendly, but there are, like, custom Linux distros that are meant to look certain ways. So there might be one that actually just caters to that taste. Or, if you're willing to get a little fancy with it and learn a little bit of, simple programming, you can actually, basically design the entire UI. But, that's a big project. I was thinking of doing it with Linux anyway, as I have a Raspberry Pi. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go for that sort of stuff. The LA traffic, oh my god. My custom PC is getting delivered Friday. Nice! Took a little, but it's worth it. Very nice, though. It's getting close to you. The LA smog. No, LA doesn't have most of the smog. It blows over here where we're living.
Damn.
It would be the IE smog. They were the Detroit Gems, then Minneapolis Lakers, then Los Angeles Lakers. Man, the Gems is actually kind of a sick name. Man, the W should pick that name up. That's sick. Was either going to do Linux from scratch or KDE themes. Funnily enough, there's an LA here in the UK, but not as nice. It's a nickname for Long Ashton. Oh, go figure. But yeah, going with different KDE themes is a really good idea.
There's an LA in the East Coast too, right?
No.
The South?
No.
Where's Louisiana?
Oh, okay. Well, you said in the east.
I don't
Okay.
fucking... The middle of nowhere. Is that better?
It's on the Gulf, dude.
Who the fuck cares?
Okay. People like me who got to a certain age and decided they needed to understand everything they possibly could about geography for no reason.
Ew, what a waste of time.
I know, right? It'll happen to you, I'm sure.
No, it won't.
One day, the History Channel is going to be on, you're going to be like, yeah, actually, this sounds interesting. And you're not going to move for several hours while they tell you about who invented ketchup.
Maybe that, yes.
Yeah, you'll be so entertained.
There'll be a topic, I'm sure. I don't think it's gonna be geography, though.
Okay, sorry, YouTube, I've been neglecting you. Hold on.
Hey, what's up, Nero?
What's up? How long do y'all wait to update your personal rigs? Honestly, I just kind of wait until I need to.
Yeah.
You know, like when the newest game that I want to play is like struggling on it, that's when I'm gonna upgrade. And like right now, my system's not struggling, so not really looking to upgrade right now.
When you're setting up the Kelsey computer.
Yeah. So you're saying that the whole building empty except for the room you're in?
No. There's people here. There's lots of people here.
No, I was like, there's still a lot here, unfortunately.
There's big, strong, buff employees who can defend us from anything.
It's a move in progress. But yeah, anyone who's doing CS work or building PCs, they've already been moved. It's everybody else who's got to clean up all this junk that's here. I looked on the custom PC builder and I didn't see a Ryzen 7, so I'm going to wait. Fair. What's the best Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi 6 or 7? I mean, always bigger number better. It's just a matter of what you're going to need.
Affordable.
Yeah, I was like, what's affordable for you? And also, what's going to make sense for the internet that you get at your home? Because if your internet at home is like crap, you getting Wi-Fi 7 isn't going to really help it. You know what I mean? If like what you're getting from your provider is also crap. Is there a way to make any monitor touchscreen? No.
No. What?
In Bristol, I believe. I think I got it right. The Portland disappointments. I don't know, man. I feel like Portland Pigeons would be like the sickest name, but nobody wants to claim the pigeon as a mascot. And like, honestly, like, that's an egg on their face, because like...
Poor pigeons.
I know! Pigeons are so dope. Also, like, how cool would that be? You tell me you wouldn't wear a hat with a pigeon on it? Like, and be like, yeah, it's my team, yo. I so would. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna write them and be like, I have a name for you. Do not be like the Toronto Tempo. Be a Portland Pigeon. And then I'm gonna write Toronto and be like, hey man, I know that you're aware that everybody hates this name. But I need you to understand that I, too, hate it. You should be a dinosaur. Love, Kelsey.
You just said you hate it.
The message is coming with love. To being like, why not another dinosaur? If it's the Toronto Raptors in the NBA, like, why can't we be like the Toronto Pterodons?
Are you warm?
Oh, I thought you meant, like, my attitude. And I was like, no, man, I'm just cooking. No, I'm actually incredibly comfortable. So, yeah, I guess I'm probably warm.
Alright. Good thing you got 2 jackets on.
What's up, Seneca? How you doing? Remember when the Pokemon Coughing and Wheezing were named New York and LA, respectively? I'm looking at spending PC money on a sword fighting kit. Ooh, okay. That is the topic. Seriously, what kind of life do you have to go through to come up with the idea of ketchup?
79 in this bitch. No.
I mean, like, quite literally, it's a cool story, because the guy was like, we need a condiment that goes on literally everything. And he worked really hard on it, and he came up with ketchup. And catsup already existed. I don't know what the difference is between them, but catsup sucked, and also it was at the time before, like, any food regulations were there, so people were just like, yeah, this is like, throw some wood shavings in there just to kind of fill up the bottle. I kid you not. So this guy was like, no, it's going to be quality, and it's got to be yummy on everything. Ketchup.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm glued to the TV when these things come on.
No, dude.
One day I'm gonna clean up it like trivia.
How it's made is what really gets me.
That's some good stuff too, yeah. Hold up, The Food That Built America is a dope show that legit makes the stories of these little dinky things amazing. It's so true, man. Like, genuinely one of my favorite shows. And they can do, like, because they did, like, The Toys That Built America, they did, like, all these other series, too. And every time, I'm just like, and I'm here to learn. Like, yeah. When I switched from a touchscreen laptop to a non-touchscreen one. Yeah, it takes a while to get used to that when you're used to a touchscreen.
On the laptop is crazy.
Pigeons are gross AF. Nah, man, they're just... You gotta think about it this way. We domesticated the pigeon. They're our only, like, domestic, just pet bird that we have. Parrots aren't they're wild and they live with us and they remind us of it every day. But, like, pigeons became this perfect pet. We loved them. We bred them for so much. And then we were just like, you know what? I don't like you anymore as a pet. And we just started releasing them. And this is not their native area. Which is why, you know, they come from, like, craggy ocean areas. So they see a building, and they're like, this is kind of like a home, right? And that's why they build on there, and they poop on it. But yeah, they're actually basically just like lost dogs. Like,
Aww.
they can only depend on humans, basically. And yeah, and Nikola Tesla had one that he loved, and I quote, as he loved a woman. And I don't really know what that meant, but... he cried a lot when it died. I'm working security. Oh my gosh, this like budgie with the muscles is hilarious.
Thanks for
How can I see CPU temps? Windows 11. Okay, so I would say the best way to do it is to download a program. There's either Winfo64. Hardware Info 64, HWIN FO 64, or I personally like to use Core Temp. Both are free programs you can find online. Those ones will get you all the temperature data you need on your system as it's running. I kind of prefer Core Temp because it'll also tell you what the hottest it got, so you can open it, play a game, go back, and it'll tell you like, oh, when you were like in game and all this kind of stuff, the hottest your CPU hit was, like, you know, 84.
So does HW.
I guess that is true, yeah.
Why does Task Manager tell you GPU temp but not CPU temp?
Because it hates you. It's just like...
the functionality is there, right? Or am I just crazy?
Yeah, I don't know, man. When I had Linux, I literally just had a freaking command. I could just type sensors and it would give me all my temperature sensors in the command line. It was lovely. I'm sure there's something like that in the command line in Windows, but that's not my...
If some random third-party program can pull up that info, I'm sure it's present in Windows. I don't get why they don't just plug it in.
Dude, in pest control, they are seriously gross and cause a lot of diseases. Oh, I mean, yeah, any animal outside is gonna... I mean, you find a dog in the woods, it's gonna have like 100 ticks on it. Oof. P for pterodactyl. Yeah, like that could work. I use hardware monitor for temps. Yeah, hardware monitor's a good one. Ketchup was originally a mushroom product?
What? What's that one? Is it open monitor or some shit? It's like hardware monitor?
Yeah.
The cow
There's
one?
also Libre or something.
I'm convinced that Cow likes any program that just has open in front of it.
Hey, I'm sorry, but like open source is life. Like proprietary, like get out of here. Cat's up. It's 100% cat. Yeah, it sounds like it. And homemade mushroom ketchup is a great barbecue sauce. I would eat it, but I love mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
Shavings and ketchup and sawdust, getting real frostpunk in here. Yeah. Ugh. Does it come with any antivirus stuff?
Nope.
Is that something I need to get? No. So, well, okay. Windows has Windows Defender on it, which is already fantastic at doing
all you
that.
need.
It's going to warn you anytime it's like, hey, this might be sketchy. Are you sure? Just take, precautions with that. When that sort of thing comes up, definitely think about it and, like, review and be like, is the website I'm getting this from legit? Is the program I'm downloading legit? that sort of stuff. Just kind of use your best practices. But best practices and just kind of common sense with Windows Defender, fantastic. You don't need any antivirus. And a lot of the antivirus stuff actually will just slow down the heck out of your computer. It's basically just spyware of its own.
Yeah.
Humans go outside, we are full of diseases, true. I mean, true. Yeah, bro, if we could dump on the side of my building, we'd have a problem. Yeah. Although, I will say, like, bird poop, not as bad as other animal poops. Like, imagine if we had, like, 20 puppies flying up to, like, a building and then just shitting up. Like, that would be so much worse. Or, like, a horse just, like, dumps, you know, like, but onto your building. Like, yeah. When you think about, you know, all the poops in the world, like, bird poop's not too bad. It's just that it gets all the places where poop doesn't usually get.
Yeah. That's
But, oh my gosh, yeah, if somebody's cat was just, like, pooping on the top of my car, I would be really mad. That'd be horrible. Why did I think about that?
I'm sure it has happened. Cats do it on top of cars.
I guess that's true.
I don't see it as a comfortable place to poop, but I'm sure some fucking cat has.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Fair.
Nice build you got going there. Watching this from my boss game E2 Mini running U-Blue Aurora Linux. And got me thinking I need to build a desktop again someday soon. Do it!
Hell yeah!
Do it!
That's I like the sound of that.
Heck, you can even put Linux on that.
What are you getting for Christmas?
Cast iron.
Oh, I don't know why. It was your girl that wanted the Steam Deck. Right.
Yeah.
I got that mixed up. Is she getting her Steam Deck?
I can't tell you in case she's watching.
Ah, okay, so that's a yes.
No.
You're usually better at wording these things. She's gonna love it, dude. It's so good. I need to get mine back.
No, dude, I didn't get it. That's why I'm like,
Damn.
oh no, she's watching now, her hopes are up. Money's kind of tight right now, so.
I have this Windows one. I can cut you a deal if you want it.
It's okay.
It has like.
I already bought something else, so it's fine.
Okay. I was gonna say it has like maybe 4 hours in total of use on it.
I mean, would, like, yeah, and awesome, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's not Linux, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending. I don't know.
The RGB signal program, I can customize my RGB? Yep.
Yep.
I like how it came, so I haven't even tried. Yeah, when you get in there, it'll have a little, like, set me up kind of thing that just calibrates all your stuff, and then, yeah, you can change, like, every individual LED. But if you like what it's looking at, or what it's looking like right now, yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Steve Mac OLED is amazing. Dude, that's what I'm hearing. I have the non-OLED, and, like, I don't know. I don't need it. I need it. No, I don't need it.
How did Juan just pronounce Linux?
Linux?
I mean, you're kind of not wrong, because it's, like, kind of named after
Linux Tech Tips?
Linus Torvald. Or I guess actually, no, I guess his name is Linus. I don't know, hold on. Seneca, you're from Europe.
Yeah, okay, let's get
How
our
does
chorus.
Linus Torvald pronounce his first name?
Let's get our European correspondent on the line. Once I get my PC tomorrow, how do I change the LEDs inside?
Signal RGB. It will come on your PC. It's a program. You're going to open it, go through its little calibration thingy, and then you can start getting creative in there. If for any reason, while you're doing that, you're not seeing the colors on your fans change, make sure you hold down the LED button on the case just to make sure that it will sync to motherboard. And that's just if you don't see it changing. If you get into that program and things are already changing, you're totally good. You're already on that setting. And then, yeah, have fun.
This has got to be a joke. Yeah.
Honestly, this line is standard way. Okay, yeah, I was like, you got me questioning.
I just like to say things. Like, saying things is like the funnest thing you can do to someone. Maybe not for them, but for me, yes. Sometimes I'll read jalapeno poppers, and like, I'm Mexican. I know how to ever say fucking jalapeno.
You want to say jalapeno?
And I'll call them jalapeno poppers.
I mean, at least you're doing it on purpose.
Yes, it's all on purpose.
It's when I go places and people say like taquitos or whatever.
Taquito?
And I'm like, oh man, you've been going several years and no one's corrected you.
Biscuits?
Oof.
La holla?
Maybe La Jala.
La Jala, there you go.
Does this GPU come with a support bracket, like an anti-sag bracket?
Yes. Will I be installing it? No, because it gets in the way of our shipping, stuff. When you get it, you can do what you like with it.
Is it one of the little telescoping ones?
It is the one that only screws in at the bottom, which kind of, if it's moving, you want support at the bottom and the top. But once it's on your desk, it's perfect.
I've been thinking about La Jolla for like 2 weeks.
Why?
It's a nice place.
Oh.
They got some tide pools there. It's fun. It's bougie.
It is bougie.
Howdy Nitro, AMD Sapphire here. How y'all are having a good day? Oh yeah, we're having a good one. Hope you are too.
Oh.
What?
Have you heard of the crypto scheme?
Oh yeah.
They have not posted anything since then.
Oof.
I know, right? Where is Hog Tua?
Oh no, La Jolla. Oh yeah.
La Jala. I like how you pronounced it.
That one gets a lot of people.
What about does the 011 Dynamic come with an anti-sag bracket? The case itself, no. The GPU depends on what GPU you end up getting.
Yeah, usually they come with a GPU. Some cases do have anti-sag brackets.
Some cases, yes, not the 011.
Yeah, not the 011.
The more that have it are like the more traditional shaped ones where it's, you know, kind of not a fishbowl. Or a fish tank.
Well, yeah, we're having a good time here. We're on our second build of 3 on this lovely Wednesday. And on Friday, we're going to be doing a heck of builds.
Build-a-thon.
Build-a-thon.
It's probably going to be like 6 to 8 builds, so stay tuned. Or tune in. Stay tuned. Yeah, don't leave until Friday.
I need an anti-sag bracket for my belly. Don't we all?
For my titties.
Can you buy one separate, or will they work with certain cards? You can buy other ones separate.
Oh yeah, you can buy aftermarket ones.
Yeah, they have ones that like really hold them with like a magnet, and you can just telescope it up to kind of, do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna allow dang. Doesn't seem like such a bad word.
Will Coffee Man make an appearance? I have too many channel points. Yes.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Don't meet him too much. I need a host. I need a usable host.
I think I will be taking the morning shift, basically. So actually, instead of seeing me at 1, you'll see me before 1. And he's going to be taking over after that.
Yeah, the
Or
plan...
around-ish, yeah.
The plan is to start at 10 a.m. PST. 10 a.m.
But yeah, you might get a rotating cast of many people. It'll be like,
Except who's not going away? This guy.
Yeah. But Juan will be the only one actually doing anything.
Love it.
Well, I'm building all of our machines for CES, so when you don't see me, I will be also building PCs. They even asked, and they were like, "Oh, could you maybe build them on the live stream feed?" And I was like, "No, we are booked."
They always want to have these little whimsical ideas, and it's like, no, buddy, welcome to the real world. Real world.
Well, like, we can't both be building, because then who's gonna reach you?
Yeah, dude, like, someone has to drive the stream.
Like our channel's popping off, so like we got a lot of chat going on. That reminds me of the episode of Seinfeld where Kramer and George's dad are trying to make the man. Oh, Power supply on top? Cool, yeah.
Yeah, retro, am I right?
Yeah, that's one of the few cases that we got still that does that. Yeah, it used to be a kind of, common configuration.
Back in the land of beige.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice and chill in here. Nice. What's up, buddy? You got 2 sweaters on. What are you worried about? It's just me and my t-shirt against the world.
Yeah, I guess. Back when the PSU fan was the only exhaust. Yeah. What a time.
Yo, I'm so sorry about this. They really hold you with this thermal paste. It's fine. It's just this little plastic's broken. I'll still throw the piece in there, but the thermal paste part is fine. It's not compromised. Just if you ever need to squeeze it, you'll probably need to put something there. Little piece of cardboard or something.
Go watch the Game Awards? I saw some of the clips afterwards. And then I watched like the reveal trailers and such. And then I looked up afterwards to see what won every category. And yeah, it was interesting to see Astrobot sweep. I mean, like...
Yeah, that was unexpected.
Yeah, I mean, kind of good for that, genre, that sort of thing, you know?
I saw the fake AI cat game.
Dude, I'm actually, super excited for that. What is it? Split Fiction or whatever? The one by It Takes Two? Their new, couch co-op game. Because, I'm seriously,
Oh, it's a couch co-op?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm a huge proponent for making more couch co-op. I know everything's online now, but nothing beats the gaming experience of you and a buddy on the couch, just grinding out a game.
I wonder how many split screen capable games were released this year. Is it more than 2?
I don't know. That's actually a good question.
That is not a thing anymore. It's sad.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth got snubbed, yeah.
Nah, dog, Elden Ring got snubbed. What do you mean?
That's where he did actually kind of get snubbed. But yeah, also Arcane got snubbed, and I was like,
rip.
I get the Fallout show was good.
Hell yeah, it was good. What the hell?
Sorry.
Get that cartoon shit out of my face.
I'm sorry, Arcane's on a completely different level.
Yeah, on a bad level.
No, dude, the
I'm
art.
just joking. I'm sorry. I'm hating right now. Don't
You know
come
what's
for my
funny,
Fallout.
though? You know what's
Don't come for my Fallout.
You know what's so freaking funny though is that the main actress in Fallout is Ella Purnell.
Uh-huh.
She's also the voice of Jinx in Arcane. So it was
even when you lose,
regardless, she was gonna win basically.
No, she deserves it.
Yeah.
Even when you lose, you can't stop winning.
Mm. And someone was like, I hope that people don't take the wrong message from Arcane and Fallout's success and think that you can just make series based off of video games and they'll be good now all of a sudden. When really, the lesson to take away was hire Ella Purnell.
Yeah.
Which I was like, okay, that's a very funny joke.
The new Elden Ring game, though? Yeah, dude, I'm excited. Online?
I'm watching Arcane when you mentioned that. I'm obsessed with it. I'm, finally starting to, kind of, not peter out, because I'm so obsessed with it, but, my TikTok is nothing but Arcane edits. And, finally it's returning to, bird videos a bit, and it's like, okay. Nature's healing. I was obsessed. Yeah. Overhead soul food pizza? No. What is that?
That sounds good.
Yeah, it would.
What?
Haley Steinfeld voiced by Anne Spider-Run. Yeah, she's, I love her. And she's like all over voice acting, and I am just like waiting for Marvel to bring Kate Bishop back in any capacity because like they have her, like you've got the recipe for success right there.
Marvel should bring back Kate Blanchett.
They should. I don't really know how or why.
Yeah,
they would
just
bring
anywhere.
Back. But like, yeah,
I'll
she
take-
was really good as Hela. Yeah,
She was hella good. If
hella
you
good. She was feeling hella good. Yeah.
Dude, did you watch? You need to see that Pharrell movie. The Lego one?
I was very intrigued by it.
It's good.
Because it's basically just a documentary, and they decided to just do the whole thing in Legos for some reason. Love it. Love it.
He works with so many artists. It's crazy. That man, wow. No, I came out of that movie with a new respect for Pharrell.
Pizza with shredded neck bone meat. Huh, okay. Suddenly not as intrigued.
Cause you know who made that beat, right? For Hella Good.
Pharrell.
Pharrell.
What?
Yeah, he worked with.
He worked on that album?
Yeah,
I freaking love that album.
No Doubt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I came out of the theater and I was like, I need to listen to Hella Good.
Dude, I still put that album on every once in a while. Because I really like listening to, like, a full album through. Like, yeah, I'll listen to, like, songs, but it's usually when I don't know what I want to listen to.
Yeah.
When I want to listen to something, I'm like, just put the whole album on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, Hella Good is one of those ones where I'm
Hell
like,
yeah.
yeah, just,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
no skips.
Also, bad news on this thing. I don't think this motherboard's gonna get what it wants.
Oh, you don't have to put that in.
Okay. Well, yeah, but like, so it's literally in the perfect spot to like.
Yeah, I got you.
Sucks. No, it's fine. It's fine. Damn, bring back No Doubt.
For real.
Even though they're all like 50.
With my PC coming tomorrow, would it be too much to do work stuff on one monitor, a game on the other, and Netflix or something else on my TV? No, I think you'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
Multitasking. Unless your work is like making like vector renders or something, then that would probably be too much to like game and render and do some. But I mean, if you're working in like Excel or
If you're working on excelling.
not that Excel actually is like you'll be fine.
What is Excel heavy now? Is it
It
USB
can
RAM?
be actually. I mean, depending on what you're doing in it.
Yeah, I guess if you load up some crazy spreadsheet.
Yeah. Dre also worked on the Gwen Stefani album. He made her cry during recording.
I didn't know that.
I can see that, yeah.
It's funny. Yeah, you gotta watch that movie. If you like music, you gotta watch that movie.
So, like, that is one of those albums that I would put on just listening to the whole album through. My other, like, these are, like, my top 5, right? Of just, like, throughout the years, I still go back to these albums and listen to them through no skips. New Radicals, maybe even Brainwashed too. Absolutely love that album. I think they only did that one album, but, like, that one I go back to all the freaking time and listen to it. And it makes me very nostalgic. Third Eye Blind. Their first album. I think it was just like self-titled. Love that album. Love it. I have others. What am I thinking of? Full album.
Have a good day, High Five Pest Control.
See ya. Everything by David Bowie.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I don't know if I can even like pick one for that.
Just everything.
Just everything. Yeah. I mean, I feel like Ziggy Stardust is like just the cop-out answer. It's good
Why is that a
stuff,
cop-out?
Because it's
the most
the one
popular?
that most people would say. Yeah, it's very good.
What about what about The Boss?
Bruce Springsteen?
The Boss, baby.
No.
Nah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Bruce Springsteen songs, but like, never really albums.
I like some of the Bruce Springsteen songs. What the fuck does he?
Hold on, let me go to my YouTube.
Dude, you know that Kanye interview where he's like, I like some of the Gaga songs. What the
Yes.
fuck does he know about cameras?
Some of the Gaga songs.
The way he says her name is so funny. I like some of the Gaga songs.
Oh, I like how, because I never save anything. I was like, oh, what do I... You can't just tell me what I tend to listen to.
Do you like taking trips down to Margaritaville, enjoying
No,
some
I don't.
ultimate? No,
Not really.
No Jimmy Buffett.
No.
But buffet is in his name.
That's true.
Bro, I don't think I had ever heard a Jimmy Buffett song in my life until I went to our photographer's house. I know I keep telling that story on here, but it's like, fuck, bro. I probably heard every single Jimmy Buffett song ever in one day.
Anyways, I'm totally freaking blanking. Pink's first album?
Oh!
Actually, still a banger. Like, go back to that one, it's still good.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, I want to start a fight too. What happened to Pink?
She's still around, she's still pink.
She's still Pink? She's doing her thing.
Is it necessary to build a NAS for gaming PC? No, not
No,
necessary.
not at all, dude.
It's like if you want it, go for it.
We're a two-pod company anyways. I'm just kidding.
Well, Twitch streams maybe, a game, and a Netflix on TV.
You ever seen Suits?
No.
Oh, that's a good show on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
You know who's in it?
Mm-mm.
Meghan Markle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't even know it was her until one day. I decided to look her up, and I was like, "What the fuck? I know this name."
I know this name. Dude, you know, I gotta shout out to her, though, because she gave me this recipe that I still use today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, not personally, but she, talked about it in a magazine.
You're a homie? Meghan Markle?
She, talked about it in a magazine, and I was like, that sounds really good, cheap, and tasty. Like, good for you, you know?
Yeah.
And I made it, and it was dope. It was like...
What was it?
You cook zucchini down for, 4 hours.
Damn.
Yeah. And it becomes like a mush.
And then what?
And then you serve it over noodles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Zucchini mush.
But, all you need is, a bouillon cube or some broth.
Bully?
Zucchini.
Who are you bullying?
Bouillon. That's how you get broth. And then, add salt.
How do you spell broth?
B-R-O-T-H?
No, where's the F?
Broth.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm on one today.
Yeah.
You didn't have to agree.
I want to start a 20 terabyte NAS project. I'd do it, honestly. I mean, they are pretty cool to have, if you want to just throw stuff on there.
We may have to call in handy. Maybe.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe. I'll do it ahead of time if I'm feeling the burn.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? Well, it is a little crazy. Of all the rude shit I've said on here, you kind of zesty for wearing jerseys or something.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had people get mad at me. Very surprising.
That's a good thing.
I know. No, it is a good thing. It is a good thing. I really appreciate you guys. I love that you know that I'm joking. I know jokes can still be hurtful, but that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I gotta put that on. I'm not even close to there yet.
Prepped for it.
I guess, yeah. I'm glad it's not running down.
The thermal paste there. Look. You know it's not the cheap stuff. When it's
Hell no, yeah. Otherwise, it would have already been on that GPU. Let me have it.
Look like there won't be room for the cooler fans up top.
Who what?
It's because the cooler's gonna go in front. Yeah.
Yeah, no fans up top.
360S and 3 120mm fans. No? Yes.
Yes.
Because, yeah, you're right. The power supply goes up there, so yeah, it doesn't have top mounting.
The power supply is a fan up top.
Yeah. Man, I'm like so nosy.
Why?
My HOA sent like an email being like, hey, the pool's closed due to an incident, and I'm just like, what's the incident?
What's the incident?
What happened?
I mean, they shouldn't have sent it, so where did...
Yeah.
It inspires curiosity.
I'm sure this has to do with the wind, but I'm just like, what incident?
Someone waffle stomped one of the drains. Ew. Yo, do you like these boxes? Kind of thick.
Yeah. Like, are you asking me if I want the box? Because, like, no.
I got 2 of them.
No.
Alright.
I'm okay.
Weirdly enough, a lot of people at SBT really like these boxes.
Mm.
I don't know, I just thought you were a fan of containers like me.
I'm trying to take things out of boxes these days.
Well, I'm trying to organize my stuff in ways that looks very neat, but is actually very convoluted to use.
Man, I keep thinking about this, and I'm like, Christmas is going to be on my trash day, which means that trash will be picked up the next day, which is what happens when it's on a holiday.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, does that mean that I gotta have Christmas and then, like, strip the tree on Christmas so that it's ready to throw out the next day?
Why would you do that? People don't people hold on to their tree until like middle of January?
Yeah, but I think that like a week after, so I don't know, there's like a certain pickup day where they come to specifically pick up trees.
Oh well, they can wait a week.
I know, but I'm like, what if it's just the next day?
That would be goofy and ridiculous.
Yeah, you're right. How often do I need to check for NVIDIA updates? I would say every couple of months.
It'll tell you to.
Yeah. Or anytime you play a new game and it's like, hey, you need to update this, that's usually when.
This like playlist that you I'm not saying that you did bad. I think Jimmy has used it before. It's bringing back like weird nostalgia.
Yeah, well, it's because I just googled DMCA free. They
I'm
gave
sure,
me some
I'm
really
sure you
good
would happen
ones,
on the same ones.
but none of them said DMCA free, so I was like worried. You know, I was like,
Yeah, no, it's like I don't know why. I feel like I remember these songs.
I think we've even played it before.
Perhaps. It's bound to happen. There's not that much, like 3 hour, 4 hour long videos.
Yeah. For my town, they pick up Christmas trees after January, like mid-January.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Huh. Yeah, I
Why
guess.
the fuck would you?
I don't know. I'm so worried.
No, December 26th.
I'm
Yeah, take
so
your tree down.
worried that they'll like pick them up and I will have missed it, and then I got to figure out how to get rid of a whole Christmas tree.
You cut it up into bits and put in your ketchup.
Put it in my ketchup. I would just be like, yeah, okay, I could chop it, make firewood out of it, but I can't have a fire, so I'm like. could go camping with that fire, but you're not actually supposed to move firewood from place to place.
What? Why?
Yeah. Because invasive species. So, like, let's say there's a buggo in that from one area,
Oh.
and you drove, like, 6 hours north or whatever, and they don't have that buggo, and the buggo crawls out of that little wood and is like, I'm going to have 1,000 babies here. It could create an issue.
Dang. What if you burn it first? Before it has a chance?
I don't know.
How would you know, I guess?
People keep Christmas tree over New Year's. Okay. I was wondering, too, if I had my Christmas tree up and I had a New Year's party, weird or not weird? Like...
It's not weird.
Okay.
Is this your first Christmas tree?
Yes.
Oh, shit! Oh, I'm sorry. I've been kind of mean then.
Like, well, you know, as an adult who has to take care of these things, yeah.
I guess I am privileged in that regard that I have a sister, so I literally don't think about it.
Yeah.
Bro, I swear to God, I feel like having sisters is like a cheat code to life. In no ways. But I'm like still fucking up somehow. So imagine if I didn't have one. I'd be so much worse off.
Mm-hmm. When I was young, we picked them up and lit them up on New Year's. 50 of them burned crazy fast.
Whoa!
Oh, that sounds fun. We keep lights up till January 10th. Oh, yeah. I bought lights to put up on the house, and then I realized I didn't have a ladder to get up high enough, and then I just gave up. Well, next year.
You can borrow one from Performa.
No.
Oh my God. Isn't the facilities manager your homies anyway?
No. Also, I couldn't find the right hooks for it, and like I think I would just have to put nails in, but like, you know, then I gotta go get nails. It's a whole thing. There's a lot of logistics.
Have you walked out by my area anytime this past 2 weeks?
No.
There's lights hanging above my table.
Oh.
You know how I made the hooks? I got a coat hanger and I cut it into pieces.
Not bad, yeah.
Yeah, it looks fine. They're doing their job.
Mm-hmm. Hear people take them down January 6th. Yeah, that seems like a
A lot of things happen on January 6th.
You calm down. Just burn the tree in the field behind you and run away. The field behind me is a road.
You think there's gonna be a lib one this year? Or next year, I mean?
No.
There should be.
I'm also trying to think if there's anywhere in my town where you could burn a Christmas tree and not start a huge wildfire. Like,
I know, right?
I don't think anywhere.
In like inside a warehouse or something. In like a kiddie pool.
When the 3 wise men. If your local big box store sells the tree, it's gonna be in your area. I guess that's true. You can borrow a ladder from your neighbor. Oh man, talking to people? Yeah. Even when like I'm out there and their garage opens, I'm like, oh shoot, do I make eye contact? Do I not? Do I smile? Do I wave? What do I do?
Oh my God.
So then I just lay down and pretend I'm dead. Do you have indoor fireplaces? No. Which makes my insurance cheap.
That's good.
Yeah, that's like the thing. I love a fireplace. I love it more than anything, but my insurance is very cheap for the state, so I'm not too mad about it.
Yeah, fireplaces, I feel like is one of those boomer things that's like slowly going away too.
Yeah, like bathtubs.
Like bathtubs.
My ironing board broke and my neighbor welded it back together. Oh,
Yo, what the heck? That's cool.
Dude, just an expert welder. That's cool. That's awesome.
And all it took was talking to someone.
Could be me. Okay, look for air. For Path of Exile, I think. Nice. I mean, you gotta take those breaks every once in a while. When your eyes start burning, you know you need a break. strongest part of my ironing board.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, like, I mean, a good weld will do that.
Your bones do that too. They don't break in this. What?
That was me going crack. Like,
Well, they don't break in the same spot twice.
Really?
Yeah, when it heals?
What happened if you did? Would it hurt extra bad?
Maybe. You probably did something real bad to break it.
I don't know. History Channel, get on that.
I think it would probably just break as close to the seam, I guess. Because the area where it heals is supposed to be stronger than the original calcium. I thought you would know this.
You think, yeah. No, I have very niche interests.
I see that.
Taking a break before I fight the last pinnacle boss. Oh, yeah. Always take a break before boss fights. Unless you're really bad at figuring out when they are, like me. Because I'll be like, oh, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to play for like 20 minutes. Or I'm going to do like one quest. And it ends up being a huge story quest that involves a giant boss battle. And I didn't upgrade any of my gear. And it's going to be like a good hour at least because of all the exposition. And it's like, oh.
And you feel like guilty because you're like only half paying attention and you're like, just gotta get through it.
It's more like I look at the time and I'm like, oh, I need to go to bed. Oh, I need to take a shower. Dude welds stuff that is under extreme pressure. Oh, okay. Like an underwater welder? I had a teacher who had done that previously. And I was like, man, I don't know. I feel like if I would teach for like 2 or 3 years and be like, goodbye, I'm going back underwater.
No, underwater welding is like the upper echelon right there.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like next, right under fucking welding for spaceships.
Yeah. Couldn't be me though. I'm like, oh, the ocean, dark. Nope, no thank you. Putting a vinyl fence down the property line. They built houses on top of me in the field. They have a Yorkie that runs at me and my dogs every day. Dude, one of my biggest pet peeves is like dog off leash that like comes up to you. If you get a dog off leash, I'm trusting you that you've trained the dog enough to not just like run up to people, but the amount of people who have the dog that just runs up to you off leash, and it's like, dude, you have no idea who I am. You have no idea if my dog is friendly. But yeah, especially in your yard, oof. But you know, good fences make good neighbors. My neighbor actually had this like pop-up canopy because they were doing like, you know, yard work over the course of several weeks. So they had a canopy that was up there for a long time, and they were gone, and it was super windy, and I kept seeing it kind of get lifted, and I was like, oh man, what do you want to bet that ends up in our yard? Well, I hear the dog absolutely lose his mind, and I look at the things in our yard, right? It's blown over into it. And I was like, okay, what do we do? So we'd spent a while trying to like figure out how to like break it down, you know, and like get it packed again. And then since they weren't home, we just like left it on their front porch.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So it was like man, and then like eventually they found us and they're like, hey, did that like go into your yard? And we're like, yeah, like don't worry about it. They were super apologetic, but it's like, yeah, don't worry, man. Like,
Here's his backup.
Like all I ever want is to be left alone. This worked out totally fine.
Alright, Shrek. Get out me, swamp.
I have to walk mine on leashes because they're so crazy and hyper. They love people, so they'll run up to anyone. Spent my dog fence money on a PC, lol.
Nice.
Yeah, but like same. Yeah, my dog would probably just run up to anybody. So yeah, I gotta leash him because of that. And like, it's cool. I get it.
Dang.
But, yeah,
when are we gonna see?
He got jumped on by a big German Shepherd.
Oh.
We were living in the apartment, you know, a year or two back. Yeah, just taking him out, you know, to go potty. And there was a big German Shepherd who was just off leash. I don't think it was aggressive or anything, but it like jumped on him like to play, and he screamed and like flipped out, and now he's just like totally afraid of other dogs because of it.
Oh no!
And it's just like, dude,
not his kind of
he was
experience.
a puppy, yeah, you know, like, so they're very impressionable, and like.
Is he scared of the Roomba?
No, he's fine with the Roomba.
Okay, odd.
I know, right? He kind of grew up with the Roomba though, like.
Oh, okay, that
before
makes
him,
sense.
yeah.
What's a sibling? What's the Roomba's name?
We have two. We have Ezekiel, who was our original one.
Why did you give it a Bible name?
because it was the first thing I could think of, and it fits. And then the other one is George's.
George's.
Yeah.
Like gorgeous with letters missing?
With George, yes. Come on, Juan. If you're gonna get all these PCs built before Christmas, you have to move faster. You're the only one working. Move. Yeah. I had a dog jump on my dog, put a hole in his lip, and it was through a chain link fence.
Whoa!
I promise if it ever happens again, I gotta protect my dog, yeah. Let that man take his time. He's a precision worker.
Thank you, Reaper.
It's like that artisan building thing, you know? He's gonna put like a little basil leaf on it at the end.
Exactly. Also, because this is his build, so he's like, no, don't rush.
Like a, what is it, like a boar's head commercial, just like slowly working, putting the thermal paste on.
Exactly, like drizzling. A thermal paste drizzle. Oh my god, I got bamboozled by this stupid ass motherboard again.
I have two now, and they definitely run as a pack, so I think they'd fight together if they had to. Sweet as can be, though. I don't know, dogs will really surprise you sometimes. Like, one time we were pet sitting for a friend, and we had our dog at the time. It was an old lab. And we have a bird that lives with us. And the bird is kind of free to go where he goes. The dog does not care about the bird. The dog does not bother the bird. We have this understanding. So the bird's kind of free to bop around where he goes. The bird was out in the other room and came to the to the living room because we were there, because he knows how to open his cage and all that. And this other dog was there on the couch. The other dog saw the bird fly in, just immediately, like, hunter instinct, like, beeline for the bird. And then our lab, from the other corner, just out of nowhere, pops up and, like, beelines him. Just straight up, like, growling, like, and, like, puts him down. Because he could see that, like, the dog was going to go for the bird. And the dog understood, like, no, the bird is family. The dogs were both fine, the bird was fine, everything was fine. But that, like, really, like, blew my mind that day, just to be like, whoa. I never thought that the dog would protect the bird.
Yeah.
It was wild. Our new puppy hasn't quite gotten that yet. He's learning, though. He's actually pretty good, because the bird landed close to him on this one incident, and it did one big, like, no, and he was just like, he, like, laid down. I think he could hear my angry voice, kind of. And then I was like, God! The bird is family, yes.
I am.
Is there any bottleneck if you pair i7 14700F and 4070 Super? No. No, those are perfect together. Yeah, no issues there.
Can't stand this motherboard for that one simple reason.
Because you don't get the...
Yeah, they're all down fucking there.
It is really weird that there isn't even just, like, one.
One, dude. One would make this so much better.
MSI.
I gotta use like a 3-way adapter up here. I gotta run this from here all the way to the top, connect it with an adapter. And there was no black color.
What games y'all play lately? I was checking out Marvel Rivals most recently. That's kind of been my, like, junk food game, you know? My, like...
Junk food game?
Well, you know, like, the competitive one, you kind of, like, jump in for, like, an hour or so, you know? Play whenever you got time. It's fun, low commitment. I'm about 30 hours into Dragon Age Veilguard right now, and I'm pretty hooked. It's just hard to find time to do that, because like I said, that's the one where I will be like, oh, you know, I'm gonna just do like one quest, and then it ends up being very plot heavy, and there's a bunch of cutscenes, and I'm there for an hour and a half, and I'm like, oh shoot. What else have I been playing? I've actually, oh, and then this weekend I upped my WoW subscription again, so that I could start a new character on the new Classic servers. Because I just love throwing more time into that game. Like, I haven't played Classic before or anything, you know? Like, yeah, I'll just do the same quests I did several times already. Again.
Dang, you'd probably like the Ubisoft games then.
No, World of Warcraft is something else, man. I don't know how they just, like... I don't know how they made a video game crack, but they did. Like...
That's Minecraft. Once you think you quit and you've had enough, you get a little sniff, and it's like, dang, my life is ruined for a month.
I don't know, man. Like, there's no addiction like Warcraft addiction, or like especially OG. Like, so now it's playing Classic again. It's like, oh man, if I want to run a dungeon, it's gonna be 2.5 hours, and that's just Wailing Caverns. Like, 4 hours for Scarlet Monastery. Like, come on. Only this time I didn't run a warrior, which was surprising because warrior's in my class, but I'm doing a druid so that if I hate it, I can just become a warrior. I'm sorry, what's that happen? Just like the slightest bit and you pulled the two things apart.
Yeah.
He's connecting cables and they, the RGB ones don't, like, click together. They just kind of, like, go together.
Yeah.
So if you put any, like, pressure on them, they'll just come apart. That's usually why we tape them together. I've never played Warrior in an MMO. Really? I don't know. I kind of just realized about myself that I wasn't too big on, like, spellcasters or even, like, burst spellcasting. Just something about, like, big-ass sword really speaks to me. Range, yeah. I can see, like, range with a bow, yeah. I don't know. I don't know why I like warriors, but it tends to be my class and everything.
Weren't you the sniper?
That's in first-person shooters. But, like, in Dragon Age, I'm playing a warrior again.
Is the bow not? Never, I don't know.
It's a bow not for the warrior?
Well, like, when you bring up the bow, does it not, it's not the same mechanic
Not
at all?
in an MMO, no. We're, like, not in, like, Warcraft.
Oh.
Yeah. I did Paladin for big-ass sword. We're allowing ass, I don't care.
Yeah, that's fine. This thing got, like, reset or something. I don't know why it's all...
Yeah, Paladin is a good one if you kind of like a little bit of spellcasting. Gives you that little bit of, like, woo.
Woo.
Woo. I don't know, maybe I just like kind of a simple rotation of just, like, hit thing. Hit thing cause bleeding. Hit thing swirl around and hit many thing. And that's like, that's what a warrior does. Shout something to buff. But yeah, on the original, like, classic launch, I did a Tauren warrior. And she was so cool. She was brown spotted cat, like, you know, cow. And, I just freaking loved that warrior. But this time we're doing Melfs. Night elves.
Huh?
Night elves.
Night elves. Okay. You did that on purpose.
That's what they're called.
No.
Who's that middle stepchild, white cable?
Leave it alone, man. I didn't have a black one. Okay, look. So this motherboard, this is what I've been bitching about for like the last 10 minutes. This motherboard doesn't have any addressable RGB up there. It moved everything down here. It has 3 ports down here and 0 over here. So I had to use an extension cable, but I only have white ones now. I didn't have a black one. God damn it.
It's like the Where's Waldo of your cable man.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm sorry, man. I really tried to look for a black one. I blame the motherboard. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
It's a poor board design for just like.
Yeah, but
Because you usually have at least the one on the top.
at least one.
Or the AIO.
Some motherboards even come with 2, which is like, oh, all right, buddy, all right. I like your enthusiasm, but I think one's cool.
I like the cut of your jib.
Yeah. But yeah, no, MSI was like, nope, it's all at the bottom. You know, because people don't top mount AIOs or anything like that, you know. Oof. Alright. I accidentally end up doing like 10 minutes. I'm sorry. Admittedly, I'm not even crazy about RGB, but it's a great color. It's a great cooler. yeah, no, same. Like most RGB that I'll get, I either just do like a single color or like a little simple animation. What the heck?
I think it was cable.
There's nothing here.
Mm.
Oh, it's just really tight. I'm not used to it being so tight.
Maybe if you take the top thingy off again?
The top thingy stops here.
Oh.
This doesn't move. It's on this side though. It's over here. It's not letting it go in. That one's in. That one is not. What the? Okay, what if I loosen the fans in the frame?
Can't be installed from top to bottom instead.
No, it has 2 prongs on the bottom part.
Mm.
Okay, I just adjusted something. I think that might have fixed it.
Yeah, maybe take the pressure.
Yo, how about that new 40K movie then?
There's gonna be a 40K movie?
Yeah, with Henry Cavill.
Oh. Well, I don't know. I heard about it. I don't really.
I'm fucking stupid. Yeah, why would you care about Henry Cavill?
Or 40K is like just not anything I've ever, dabbled in.
Well, nerdery is kind of like...
True, yeah. No, I'm happy for the fans, don't get me wrong, but like, yeah. Just two misses there, I guess.
2 misses there in the row.
I mean, it's good, I'll watch it though, don't get me wrong.
Alright. Let's plug her in. Why did I put that over? This white cable is gonna bug me.
Man, can't you just trade out them when you get back to their place?
Yeah, I can. I probably should. Alright, folks. This build is done. It is finished. It is complete. I'm still finding new things to cable manage though.
Very lovely though. Oh, I love that little RGB strip up there. What is that?
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice.
Alright. So where's it going off to next?
Alright, this PC is done. It's going to go get Windows put on it. All the drivers you need, so out of the box, ready to go. You can just set up your profile, download your game launchers, you're good to go. We're also going to stress test this, make sure these components work and work under load, and when it passes all that, it'll be headed to you. So watch out for Reaper, and thank you so much for ordering with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Lovely PC.
Appreciate it.
Very nice.
Very nice. Back glass too, for some reason.
So you can look at that white cable.
So you can look at... Okay, that cable is not lasting.
Okay.
God, you can see it through the... I hate this brother. Alrighty, folks. Let's move on to the next one.
Lovely. Alright, we're on to our last build. Alright, D.Funk, you are up. Oh, okay, it definitely is getting to be that part of the night. Because you know what I'm suddenly craving? Burrito ramen. And I gotta talk about it. Definitely gonna have at least one nightmare about white cables.
Oh my god.
See if anything's happening at work. I say at work. Let's see. Fired her up and noticed the GPU fans weren't running, but figured it had to warm up. Yeah, the GPU fans won't run unless it's like really trying to render something and getting warm. So especially like when you're just in Windows and all that, yeah, they're not gonna really do anything. They might spin up when you first turn on the PC for just like a minute, but then they usually calm down. Once you're in a game though, especially like, you know, a game that's like heavy work in it, if you don't see the fan spin then, like through the whole time gaming it, then you got something to worry about. But they only spin up when they need to. I run Warzone, it's probably not even pushing it hard. Yeah. Man, you have no idea how upsetting it is to go home and it's dark, and then I wake up and I leave and it's dark. I'm so ready for the solstice, you guys. I'm like, yeah, let's make it go the other way now. Let's get to the end of dark and start getting back to light. It's the worst time to grow grass. One water spill is all it takes. To what? To kill a PC? Because yes. Hello, do you think 5600 gigahertz CL40 handicaps a 4080 Super and 9800X 3D build? No, not at all. I don't see DDR5 RAM, like, kneecapping anything. Unless you're running like an 8 gig kit, which I don't even know where you would find that. Is it true that you get stressed putting in the CPU? Yeah, I mean, if you've never done it before, yeah, I could definitely see that. We do it so often, it's just kind of no big deal. You still don't want to drop it in there, though. That's always the worst. If anything, a white cable might be a bottleneck. Okay, that was the last one. Fair. Awesome, thank you. You're very welcome, Sir Schilling. Man, I was gonna have leftover spaghetti sauce. Like, you know, cooked new noodle for old sauce.
Alright.
That I froze tonight.
And then?
And then I was gonna eat it. Well, no, now I'm thinking about burrito ramen, but I'm not gonna have burrito ramen. What day is it? It's Wednesday? Oh, shoot. I should probably have circle dinner.
What? What happened to the spaghetti?
Well, I mean, like, the spaghetti's frozen. I can eat whatever.
Oh.
But my zucchini and my potatoes are time sensitive.
If you leave your potato long enough, it starts making new potato. Yeah. Right? That's how that works?
I mean, yeah, but you gotta put it in the ground to do that.
I heard that doesn't even stop them.
Surprised it's just the two of you doing all the work. Yeah, just on the stream.
Yeah, we run the whole company.
Yeah, there's several other people doing much more work.
Once we log off, we're gonna get in the truck and start making deliveries.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just us for the build stream. The build stream. It's that time of night too.
2023 winner. Alright, dog. It's gonna be 2025. Give it up.
Oh, Red Dive. That said Reddit winner, and I was
Reddit winner. Weirdly, probably a higher accolade, seeing as how picky those nerds are. Excuse me.
Oh. When are we making tortilla Juan? Mexican power.
Dude, handmade tortillas are pretty bomb though.
There was this place in Old Town San Diego that you would go and they would make like cinnamon ones.
Oh.
Or like any kind of flavor basically too. Oh my gosh, they were so good. They would just make them for you right there and like cook them, and you're just like, oh, and hand them to you. Delicious.
Nice.
That case is sick in person, yeah. Oh, it's a fantastic case. Looks good, gets good airflow. Big.
Big, but not massive.
Yeah. So how, I don't know why, you feeling a little chilly?
What's up?
You feeling a little chilly?
Hell no, I'm feeling good. You got a 2 sweater runs. What are you worried about?
I'm cold.
You got 30 minutes. You'll be alright. Oh shit. Probably.
Yeah, I was like, do I? Call the handyman? Not call, but... Okay, I thought I was going to be able to hang, but apparently I'm not. My wife just woke me up in my chair. Didn't know I fell asleep. Been up, oh my gosh, Pathvex out since 3 a.m. Yeah, might be time to go nap. Sometimes you gotta break for games. That's the thing. I wish I could nap. Relatable. Posture check. Okay. My wife keeps me awake. Oh.
Okay, I just love it. I was like, where did I leave my fence?
I was wondering why you looked a little short until you did the posture check. Yeah. I'm just in
Half
this...
of her was like over here.
I'm in this short chair and I just slowly melt over time. Yeah. If I could get away with it, I'd just be on the floor. But yeah. I'm actually... I don't know, how tall are you, Juan? Am I as tall as you?
Are you 5'10", 5'10" and change?
That I am, yeah.
Yeah, we're probably the same height.
Yeah, so I'm basically the same height as Juan.
Yeah. Are you longer legs or torso?
I'm just long.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know. Like, I would say legs, but then, like, when I go shopping for tops as a woman, like, in the women's section, it's just like, oh, none of this was made for me. Like,
They're all crop tops or something?
like, if I kept my arms down at all times, maybe I could wear those shirts, but, like, if my shoulders lift a little bit, it's just like, here's my tummy. Nothing's long enough.
Damn, you need
Yeah.
like a 2XL or something?
Yeah, but at that point, then it just becomes like a bag I'm wearing.
Dressed like Billie Eilish.
No. Like, quite literally, everything is just, like, designed to be like, yeah, no, the way that we just manufacture quick women's clothes is not for me. And it's like, great, love that. I guess I'll just keep wearing t-shirts and pretend that I'm 13.
Nothing wrong with t-shirts.
It's worked out for me so far. My brain woke me up at 2 a.m. apparently, wanted me to do passive exile math. Make that make sense. My brain's probably just bored. It's like, sleeping sucks. Game. We gotta change the redeem so if he doesn't come on. Yeah, we gotta change some of those out.
Yeah, most of them.
Maybe we will with the new location. Maybe we can do some fun things there. I hate walking by the women's section because I feel it's a test. that an initial D shirt?
No, but it is in Japanese.
I can kind of see it, yeah.
And it is car related.
How do you feel about the Ryzen 9 9900X compared to the new 9800X 3D? I mean, honestly, they're both good chips. They're both really good chips. Obviously, the 9800X 3Ds, like, just perfect for gaming. 9900X has a little bit more productivity that it can kind of bring you just because it has more cores, but yeah. You can't go wrong with either. We went to the mall recently and they had their naughty Christmas clothes at Dillard's. My daughter was kind of a Miss Claus. What kind of a Miss Claus? Without thinking, I said the kind of missus that man makes over 100K, so she's finding ways to keep Santa around. Dang!
Damn.
Yeah, I always thought it was weird how department stores, especially, are like the department stores that you have to walk through to get to the rest of the mall are like, okay, not only is this going to be on display, but like front and center right in the walkway.
Not a fan of Spencer's?
No. My wife yelled at me.
The other day that I was, the other day I saw some tweet that was like, yeah, I got 5% tint on my windows, so you can't see me getting yelled at by my girl.
Oh, wait. Just like, are y'all okay?
No!
I figured, I was like, oh, I know they have a meeting, so maybe not.
Wait, you didn't tell me?
Well, I didn't know it would go that long. But it makes sense.
Alright, buddy. Sorry if you get yelled at.
It's all good. Don't feel bad. My wife doesn't take me out in public. LOL. Oh gosh.
Damn, bro.
I don't know, man. I know things are a little different on my side of things, but like, we can't do anything apart.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So when we hit Casino?
I don't know. Whatever you want.
After the holidays, for sure.
Yeah. And honestly, after like the first couple of days, after like when people are returning stuff to the outlets, you want to be on that road.
Yeah, like middle of January.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We'll just call it at that.
Those mannequins, I swear.
This Come on, bro.
That's so funny. She says I need a disclaimer hung around my neck when I go out in public. LOL. Oh my god.
Oh my god. That's too funny.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very, very different. I'll be like out in public and I'll be like, the waiter's cute. And
Waiter?
well, like it's like actor.
That's waitress, excuse me.
But you know what I'm saying is like, actually, it's not.
I know.
But yeah, you know. And that's like not even an issue. I don't know why. Mutual interest, maybe?
Yeah, I guess.
Man, it's such a good looking case.
Yeah, it's nice. I like the louvers.
Mm-hmm. Although I always think it looks like something you could grate cheese on. And it makes
It
me want
looks like
cheese.
the things that people put on the back windows of their Mustangs.
Yeah, yeah.
And Camaros.
Well, seriously, how the shopping centers have them dressed, I keep saying. On Chile when I saw one of them. Yeah, is my wife will nudge me and be like, "What do you think about her?" LMAO, yeah.
Damn, trick question.
Welcome
No
back, Jax.
thoughts. Empty. Huh?
No, I just said welcome back, Jax.
Welcome back. Welcome back. If this doesn't fit EATX, we'll call in the stream right now. Darn.
Yeah, it does.
I guess we gotta finish. JK, we knew that it fit. We guessed, maybe.
I'm pumped for this build. You should be. It's a good one. Man, when it gets cold though, I'm telling you, all I'm thinking about is how I can buy an inflatable jacuzzi. I'm cold, so now
Are
I'm
you-
like, yes, inflatable jacuzzi.
You're cold with 2 sweaters on?
Yes.
How?
I just am.
It's only 70 degrees.
There's no way. Yeah, but the air is coming, down onto us, so it's actually cooler. The building is 70 degrees. The Kelsey is not. The Kelsey is dying.
Are you done? Okay, fine.
I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. I actually am. Yeah, so
I'll
please
turn it
go.
up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you're doing me a solid. It's 71, bro.
That is so cold.
You were correct. It wasn't 70 degrees. It was 71. Now it should
It's at
be.
least 55 in here.
It is not.
I forgot that question. I told her, well, she's a future ex-wife because I got asked the same question that you're asking me. Now can we go and grab some Chinese food? First new rig in almost 10 years. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be like, I imagine like, kids who put on glasses for the first time and they can see leaves on trees. It's gonna be like that level. Like, very nice.
Oh yeah.
Shorts and sandals been like this all day. Yeah, I just run very cool.
2 sweaters. I got nothing but my t-shirt. Me against the world.
It's so cold.
Okay, I'm lying. I'm wearing thermal pants.
It's like 30 degrees out here in New Hampshire. It sucks. I'm
Damn.
sorry. Oof. It'll get to like mid-30s at night out here. During the day, it's okay, but although it's windy right now, so who knows what's happening.
Yeah. I've decided there is one weather that I hate, and it's the
Oh,
wind.
you live in the worst place for that one weather.
And it's the wind. The rain, you feel selfish for hating the rain. The sunshine, how could you hate the sunshine? You were miserable. The wind? No, the wind sucks ass.
I mean, the sun sucks if you live out in the desert. It's like 120 out.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay, if you're indoors, sunshine can't. Well, maybe, if you don't have AC.
Another question you might get asked is, what would you do if they passed away? I told her I would never remarry. She said, I said, I don't like being told what to do. It's all the truth.
Damn, that's fucking funny, bro.
I don't know. I'm so weird. I'm always reminding my fiance, like, you'll love again. Like, if I die, please fall in love again. Like, don't waste time. Like, I don't know. It's very
Don't
weird.
waste time.
Yeah, like, don't get hung up on me if I just,
I like cloudy. Cloudy's a good middle spot, yeah.
I don't know. I thought I would like cloudy, but then I spent like a week up in Seattle and it was cloudy, and I was like, you know what? I could see how this could make me depressed. So,
Okay, too much cloudy, yeah.
ripped my Pacific Northwest dreams.
Damn.
Yeah,
No
I
more
have
Twilight
to stay
Fantasy.
here.
You can't go live with Emily. Wait, the other Emily. Sorry, Emily. Kyle, this is not a Thermaltake case.
Yeah, no, this is the Antec, the P1.
The cooler is Thermaltake.
I'm in shorts and sandals year round though. I used to live in Colorado, so cold, so it doesn't faze me. Yeah, well, when I lived in Missouri, I got really used to the cold. Like, it was 30 degrees out and it had snowed, and like, I'd be
Damn,
like,
I
yes,
need that, Kelsey.
time for a long sleeve shirt and a vest.
Hell yeah, we'd get along so well.
Because it was like the first sunny day, even though it was like 30 degrees.
We'd be cold, bros.
But then I left Missouri, and all of my cold hardiness just left with me. People don't realize though, but when you live in like San Diego especially, you just whoop all the way. 55 feels like murder.
Murder?
I've never had a PC, and I've been saving up, and in
Hell
3
yeah.
months I'm going to get the King 95. Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fantastic one.
Fantastic choice.
Heck yeah, good goal to have, yeah. Okay, 3 months will be here, sooner than you know, too. And we'll have less orders then, so we'll get to you.
Yeah.
Like, honestly. But yeah, that's a fantastic one.
Got the lines mixed up. Yeah, it's right under the cooler, which is a Thermaltake. You like the XX?
What?
The XX? The band? I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, I haven't really listened.
What? At all? Not
No,
even
I
like
think so.
accidentally in a show?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I guess.
Not enough to be like, name a song or everyone that like.
You know that one song? That one song?
No.
Everyone likes? Like, dun run 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 run. No? Okay.
No.
This reminds me of their most recent album.
And my wife hates me. I keep the house at 62 to 65 degrees, and she has a Snuggie that she keeps on.
Damn.
Yeah.
See, my thing is though that like I just have no temperature control. So eventually I will get cold. It just like tastes like hours.
Good. I've been nervous getting a pre-bill because I don't know where to get one. Then I sway. Culture shout you out. No sponsorship. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, well, we're a pretty awesome SI. Got a good warranty, good customer support. If anything's wrong with your PC, we pay for any shipping label to bring it back to us. So, yeah. And not every SI does that. But yeah, we're good folks. It's 51 in New Jersey. Ooh.
Damn, sucks to live in New Jersey.
That's actually like not that bad right now, I would
I
think.
know, I just wanted to
Hold
shit
on, let me
New
look at the
Jersey.
temperature here. I have it on my phone. What? There's no way. Dang, really? What? How?
What?
It says it's 77 out.
Outside?
Yeah. It's dark already.
What?
How is that possible?
No way. It's 4 p.m., dude.
Yeah, 77 degrees. And it'll get down to 52 tonight.
Damn. It's already dark? You're lying to me. I mean, the sun's down.
Yeah.
I have to go see for myself.
Telling you, man, we're so close. We're so close to the solstice. And then it's just gonna be building back up slowly. It's dark at 4 here.
God damn, New Jersey sucks. No, I'm kidding.
We have 3 more days, people. 3 more days.
Until?
The darkest day of the year.
Oh.
And then it
Oh.
starts to go back up.
Oh, okay.
Slowly, though. So, like, in 6 days, it'll be exactly as dark as it is now, you know?
Hell yeah, what are you gonna buy with this OP?
Groceries.
Like a Snickers bar?
What?
A
No.
Snickers bar? The joke is that it's like $2.
Yeah, I know. High of 26 here by Saturday in upstate New York. Ooh, high of 26. Ooh.
God damn. Oh, god damn.
I like when it's dark. Like, it's cool when it's dark early, but it's cool when the sun goes down later. I would totally love it if I wasn't at work, is my problem. Like, because, like, going to work in the dark and then coming out of work in the dark messes with me.
Go to
But,
work
like,
later.
What?
Go to work later.
No.
Whoa, then I don't know what to tell you.
Like, as long as I can see the sun for a while, I'm cool. But, yeah.
Hey, guess what? Middle of the day, it's up as much as you want to see it. The one thing is, it will be dark when you leave. That's the one thing you can't avoid.
Yeah. Dude, and then, like, in the summer when I usually get home, I get, like, a good 2 hours still of sunlight to do things. It's so lovely. Ugh. Sorry about all my questions, but I really don't know much about PC. But I don't want to get the wrong thing, lol. Do you happen to know if the King 95 can comfortably run 240 FPS? Because I'm running 60 FPS on an Xbox, and I would love to upgrade. I mean, totally depends on the game and what resolution you want to run into, but yeah, 240 is going to be pretty achievable, especially if you're playing on 1080p. But completely depends on the game.
If you say Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite, I don't know. On 1080p, especially if you kind of lower some of the graphic settings a bit, you can definitely get at least 165 reliably. Sun's overrated. I like it dark. It's not nice here in New Jersey. Most dense state with people. I don't know. I feel like you should come over here and see our sprawl.
New Jersey, dense? Okay, dog.
Like, it is. Don't get me wrong. Like, that's another place that it is. But, like, when I brought my fiance out here, the remark was, there's no distinction between your towns.
What? What do you mean?
Because there's just, like, buildings.
Well, yeah,
to buildings to buildings to buildings.
That's how cities work.
No, not everywhere.
What do you mean?
Well, like, to get to another town, you'd have to drive through some kind of country or some...
Where? What the no.
This is Texas.
What?
Yeah.
Build more shit then.
I mean, like, that's how it happens, but yeah.
What's the problem? I don't get it.
It hasn't rained for a long time. Oh, I'm sorry. I heard you guys were having a big drought out there.
Yeah, it's alright.
No,
I don't
the
know.
East Coast.
Is the East Coast having a drought?
Yeah, that's why.
Damn.
They had that big fire.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, sorry about that. Goddamn. Yeah, I heard New Jersey had a earthquake as well, right?
But it rained a little now. That's good. We might get a tiny bit of rain around Christmas. I want it to rain, though, because when it's like this time of year, you get the snow on the mountains all around us, and it's lovely.
You gonna go up there?
No, but I can look at it from my driveway that doesn't need to be shoveled.
You can look at it from standing on it.
I mean, I would like to go up to the snow and, like, walk through a meadow or something and just feel really, like, you know.
The crunch. Yeah,
Yeah.
it feels nice.
But then I also remember that things get icy there, and then, like, you slip a lot, and, like, I'm not into, like, winter sports.
If you avoid the shadows, that's where the ice is.
Yeah. Yeah, the earthquake wasn't too bad. They usually aren't. I mean, like, unless you're in a place that just, like, really is not built for them. They're kind of like 2 minutes of, oh, and then you're just like, okay, cool.
Tell that to Japan.
I said if you're in a place that's built for them. It's definitely, yeah. There's been bad earthquakes in places of the world that, like, yeah, they felt the big effects, but...
Remember when
we had the, like, 7 whatever up in Northern California, and, like, that was a news story for a day.
True. When we were supposed to get the tsunami, and it was just fucking a little bit of rain.
Oh, not the tsunami, the hurricane?
Oh, hurricane, yeah.
Tsunami's a big wave. Hurricane would be that. Okay, but we only got a little bit of rain, but Palm Springs got absolutely flooded.
Huh?
That's what people always forget. Yeah, because they're like, oh yeah, that hurricane. They
Wait,
said it was no
how?
big
They're
deal.
more east than us.
It banked like this. I kid you not. And
it said fuck the game.
Like the Coachella Valley got wrecked. You couldn't. There were several roads that got closed down. You couldn't get in or out of the valley. But like nobody remembers that, so like, oh, that was lame. And it's like, meanwhile, the people of the Coachella Valley just being like, I can't leave my home.
I'm so sorry, yo. Yo, what's up, Light Effort? How's it going?
Bean, how you doing? What would you recommend for PC and monitor 2K budget to get 240 FPS on Ford?
Oh my god. 240? What do you want at, like 720p?
No, I think on 1080p, if you lower settings, you might not get all the way to 240, but on certain games you would. But
You said Fort.
No.
Fort.
Oh, on Ford. Okay, yeah. I don't know. With the King 95 though, like on a lower setting on 1080p, you don't think you can kind of get up there?
I don't know.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm not an FPS calculator.
Yeah.
But basically, as many FPS as you want max, that's what kind of hertz you're gonna be looking for.
Yep.
I recommend like a 27-inch.
Keep up the good work. Thank you, Emily.
You get one of their pre-builds with a 4070 Ti and get a Gigabyte 1440p or 1080p if you prefer higher FPS monitor. Yeah, 1080p monitors are going to be cheaper. And what you're looking for is frames, 1080p is probably going to be the way you want to go.
1080p, 144, 240 even if there's like a sale.
Yeah. Not looking for crazy graphics? Yeah, definitely go 1080p then. Because they'll be cheaper than a 1440. And you'll be able to get higher refresh rates.
Yeah, it's more achievable than like if you had said like 2K or something, or 1440.
Yeah. Can a Nebula run Warzone?
No.
Not really well. I was like, it's a surprisingly taxing game.
It's not surprising. COD games are horribly
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
optimized.
What's the best and worst thing of California? Oh man.
Damn, there's so many good things. That's hard. Worst thing.
Is it horrible that I wanted to be like the burrito? The California burrito.
The best thing? I thought you would have said like the Million National
No,
Park.
actually, yeah, I was gonna... It's so funny how you predicted that. I was gonna be like, California has an insane amount of public parks and public land. Like,
so
even
worst
like
thing.
me, I'm still finding stuff around me that I'm like, oh wait, what? I had no idea that there was this completely public preserve right here that's like lovely, has walking trails, and I can like, go be in nature. Just freaking everywhere. Tons of state parks, tons of national parks, just tons of natural beauty. It's so gorgeous. And so much diversity in its, like, landscape. So, like, you've got the mountains, you've got the desert, you've got the coast, and you got Northern California, which is its own beast. Basically just the Pacific Northwest. The worst thing. Traffic.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Is that unique to California though? Because I feel like some MFer from like I don't know somewhere is gonna be like, oh, you should see the traffic in New Jersey.
I'm pretty sure if I told somebody like, yeah, I have horrible traffic, I'm 80 miles out of Los Angeles when I start, like, and I'm not even going towards Los Angeles. Like I'm already away from the city, and I'm going further away, and I've got so much traffic.
Okay, yeah, I guess it's traffic unanimous.
Yeah.
We got too many MFers here. Some of y'all need to leave.
So maybe like that's actually the root of it. Is just there's a lot of people here.
We know
Housing is
California's
expensive
sick,
because
but
of
like,
that.
come on.
Lots and lots of cars. Lots of people.
I'm doing my part. Are you? Oh, actually, yeah, you are. You got two. All right. When's the third coming?
Or like any kind of event happens and you're like, man, the parking's gonna suck. 'Cause
Yeah.
everyone's going there.
When there's raves in San Bernardino.
Wouldn't know. I was talking about like, apple picking, but sure.
There's events all over California. Stop being selfish.
That's true. That's true. But But like, yeah, the amount of things, or like gonna go see the lights down in
Riverside,
and I'm
Ooh.
like, I would love to, but like, man, I don't even want to think about trying to find
Damn, you
parking.
know exactly when they put them up, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
The best thing about New Jersey is the beach, and the worst thing is all the warehouses that are being built. Oh, dude!
Damn, that sounds like the IE.
I was like, specific to our area in California, the warehouses being built is the worst thing.
Yep. Fucking
Yeah.
Amazon.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Warehouses suck, but they're the easiest thing to be like, look at how many, we've generated a lot of tax revenue and we've created jobs. All the jobs pay shit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some, that pay pretty alright.
And the companies try their hardest to skirt taxes.
And you get stuck with the pollution.
And your kids. Lungs. Yeah, I sometimes don't like looking at the weather app because it'll always say bad air quality, like, all the time.
It's pretty good where I live, but it's not gonna be because it's like, oh, it's just okay to
warehouses will get
steal.
there.
Yeah, cool. Ugh. I have a 1080p FHD with 180 hertz, 31.5 inch Acer Nitro. It works good for me. Oh
Cool.
yeah, I was gonna say the Acers are good. Traffic is worse than the earthquakes. Yes, actually, like no cap.
Yeah, because earthquakes only happen like, I don't know, a couple times a year.
And like I said, most of the time it's just like,
2 minutes.
oh, was that an earthquake? I don't know. Let's get on Facebook. Was that an earthquake? Was that an earthquake? And that's the general thing. Like, I've never been inconvenienced by an earthquake. And that's probably a little bit of privilege. Like, I didn't live in Northridge in the 90s, but...
Or in Japan.
Well, we're talking about California.
I don't know why I keep bringing up Japan.
But, yeah. Honestly, of all the, like, natural disasters, earthquakes any day. Like, when I lived in a tornado zone, that was horrible. Because you, like, had the sirens going, and the sky was green, and, like, at any moment, that thing could, like, touch down, and I hated the anticipation. I love that I don't know when an earthquake's coming. I don't have time to get anxious about it.
Who's that actress in the first Twisters again?
Helen Hunt.
Helen Hunt. Why did I want to say Helen Mirren?
Yeah, I really don't care about how it looks. I just want to have a really quick game speed so it's not jumping around. Gotcha. Also, I'm getting a pre-built. Can you upgrade over time? Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah. It's the same component.
Yeah. If you end up wanting a better graphics card in the future, you can buy one. Just pull that one out, install that one, get the new drivers for that new card. You're good to go. Assuming, obviously, that you have enough headroom for, like, your power supply and all that. But that's a pretty easy thing to calculate and just make sure of. You can always add more storage, too. That's a super easy upgrade.
Oh, super easy.
Yeah. What liquid cooler should I get? I want one with the screen that shows the temp, but I don't need it. But that's cool. Yeah, no, I got you. Those are really cool.
Trix Panorama.
Yeah, that'll do it. But that one's kind of expensive.
Oh, is it more expensive than Thermaltake?
I think, yeah.
They're just kind of ugly.
Yeah, that's fair.
Big ass bezel on that screen.
Yeah.
I like the Strix ones where it's like
Yeah, flat. Live on the east coast of Atlanta, Georgia to be exact. And hurricanes are looked at like it's just another day. Wild to me.
Right.
I grew up in Texas and my dad and I used to chase tornadoes. They aren't that bad, lol. Yeah, it really just depends on like where you grew up, because then I feel like your natural disaster is just like, Because when I was in Missouri, we were in the basement, waiting, and there was a group of girls from Kansas up at the door watching. And like, after a couple minutes of us being down there, those girls screamed and then ran downstairs, and I was just like, we're dead. Like, the Kansans got spooked, we're dead. But, like, they were used to just, like, sitting, like, in the door frame and watching tornadoes. A tornado did not come, we were totally fine. But still.
Then you went outside and handled large rods
Yeah.
of metal in the thunderstorm.
I would worry about hurricanes just because, like, you know, once flooding starts happening, you don't really know how bad it's going to be until the flooding starts, and then you're like, oh, shoot. But, yeah. I almost moved to Houston at one point, so I was like...
Woo!
Yeah,
Damn,
I
dodged
was
a
like-
bullet there.
I was like, man, I don't know how I'm going to deal with, like, hurricanes. Like, should I be worried about this? Like, yeah. We have 2 false tornado sirens out here every day as a test. Feels like it is crying wolf. Yeah. Yeah, they'll test them. Okay, thank you so much. And if I was going to add something new to my PC, could I ask you guys to get the best advice what to get or what to add to achieve what I want? Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And actually, customer service is there for us too. Like, you get lifetime customer service when you order with us. So you can ask them about upgrades. You can ask them for advice. Anything starts going weird with your PC, even if it's not like, even if it's not like crashing your computer, you can ask customer service. They're there for you. I'm building my PC right now, working on getting the liquid cooler all put together. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Should the motherboard last me a while in terms of upgrades down the road? Oh yeah. Yeah, since you got the X870, yeah, you should be fine for even AMD's like future chips that are coming out, as long as they're on the AM5 platform. But AMD doesn't seem to jump platforms as often as Intel, so I'd expect them to come out with AM5 chips for a while here. And if you were ever to get a new one of them, the only thing you'd want to do is, before you install that new chip, you'd want to update your BIOS to the latest non-beta BIOS. And that way it will be able to recognize that new chip, since this motherboard obviously exists before future chips do. So it doesn't know any of them. It doesn't know how to communicate with them.
To give you an idea of like how dedicated AMD is to sticking with chipsets or sockets,
They're still making AM4.
they dropped AM5 and continue to drop chips for AM4. Like, damn, bro. They're like anti-Intel in that regard.
If I do get the panorama cooler, how would I change the screen? Is it in settings?
Software, yeah.
Yeah, they have a software for it. Never done this before. It is nuts. Yeah, I was like, I mean, you do it enough and it gets to be pretty straightforward. But yeah, when it's first time building a PC, always tough. Just because it's overwhelming.
Hey, look, a black cable of the one I needed on the previous build. I wonder. There he is. There he is. That's the man I was looking for.
Case swapping is also annoying. Yeah, actually, that is the most laborious upgrade you can ever do to your PC, is changing the chassis. That or changing the motherboard. Those are like the two most, like, ugh.
Motherboard, if it's the same one, it's not that bad. But if
True.
it's like everything's somewhere else, then yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, sometimes the power supply can even be annoying because it's in all of your cable management. So you have to undo all that.
Rip.
Otherwise, though, it's usually not bad.
If you can just change the box out.
I want to build a PC, but I'm scared of the cable management and what cables to put in the right spots with like all the power supply wires.
It'll tell you.
Yeah, it was like usually they're marked like CPU or PCIe and things like that. And the good thing about it is most of the time it's just connect to the header that looks like it. You know, I mean, the 24 pin goes in the 24 pin slot. Yeah, 8 pins up there in the corner for the CPU. Plug that in. If it's not going in at all, that's probably the PCIe.
Yeah, it won't let you plug in where it shouldn't.
Yeah. I would say the hardest headers to know is just the ones for the case I/O. So like your power button, reset button, etc. It's like a little, like, toothbrush. And you gotta know which things on it do it. But it's the same on every PC, and your motherboard manual will tell you where those all go, or what they all do.
Yeah, and then thankfully in newer cases, it's a lot simpler because the connector's a lot bigger.
Yeah.
And it's not like all separate.
So you'd both go AMD over Intel?
For the time being, yeah.
Yeah.
Not even just for the, like, longevity of motherboards, but just for the price to performance.
I would, if I was comparing Ultras to the AM5s, I would go AM5.
Oh yeah, another. Both me and Kelsey are same in that regard that we don't really get the newest hardware.
Yeah. I'm still running AM4.
Yeah, I'm still running AM4 too. And if I were to upgrade, I don't think I'd even go to AM5. I'd probably just get another AM4 chip.
And thermals and power efficiency, yeah.
I really want to try 56 3D. So I guess I would try. Yeah, I guess I would go AM5. As low as I am to AM4, nothing good lasts forever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, are they saying clock out?
No. No, it's something else.
One thing's like, why are you still clocked in?
No, something else that I'm trying to make heads or tails of.
Heads or tails? What is,
No, I'm just like, can you type something? And I'm like, what does this mean?
what does this mean? Is it relating to us? The studio?
What's a stalker GPU?
That fucking ugly ass green one?
Oh, okay.
What happened?
IT might want to put a PC with it. Oh, okay.
Oh, well, good luck finding one, I guess. Because we're just throwing them into anything.
It's so funny on like stream days because usually I kind of go right up until I leave, and then I, drive home for a long ass time, and then I get home and I start dinner, and then I sit on the couch and I'm like, okay, time to read all these messages. Like
8
when
hours
I can
later?
do nothing about it. It's so funny.
That is kind of funny, seeing a message and like, everybody's already home.
Yeah.
And then I'm over here like sending messages at like 7 p.m. like, hey bro, when you get a chance tomorrow?
I'm just about to buy a new Skytech machine. I'm pretty set on the GPU 4070 Ti Super, but I haven't
Hell
pulled
yeah.
the trigger because I keep getting caught up on the CPU differences. Should I wait for the 9800X, or is the CPU not as important? I mean, depends on what it is that you're trying to do. Honestly, I don't think you would see much of a difference between the 9800X 3D and the 9900X.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a couple of different frames, like a few more frames in certain games and applications. And in any kind of like productivity work or things that are CPU intensive especially, you will get more mileage out of the 9900X. So, you really can't go wrong with either. Gaming and videos? Okay, so gaming, the 9800X 3D is best. Videos, 9900X. But again, you can do both with either. You know what I mean? When we're like benching things and we're comparing them,
Nah,
sometimes
dude,
it's marginal.
I heard X3D is like blow up when you open Adobe.
No, it definitely doesn't do that. So this is a little off topic, but I just want to say that watching PC builds are very therapeutic for some reason. LOL.
Nice.
Oh, we
Yeah.
appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, it's like nice and calming.
Yep.
And we try and, we try and fill the silence, keep y'all interested. But yeah. I'm staying AM4 as much as possible. I don't care. Totally
Low-key, same.
Can't find the King 95 with an R7 and an AMD graphics card.
That
Let me
SKU might
see.
be out of stock.
Yeah, it might be out of stock right now, but let
I
me
don't know,
see.
I just glitched saying stuff.
Stock.
Like when a tape skips.
Yeah. gonna treat you like I should. That like one song. It was like that level.
Yeah.
I want to praise you. I don't know why that song came into my mind, but that was exactly the vibe. What am I doing on the custom builder?
Force a
Oh,
habit.
the girl is tired. Alright, let me see. King 95. Let me see if I can find a SKU and then I can. Why don't we have a church? Church? Here we go.
Oh.
Okay.
Because the search is great. Love it.
Okay, it's fine.
Amazing website.
No,
we have.
it did. It's right there. Okay.
Oh, there it is. It's
Yeah.
slow.
Okay. Oh, you're right. There's a lot of 4070s. Let's see. There's the rose gold one. I don't know if you want the rose gold though. If it's not your color preference, but this one is all AMD, and there's also, oh my gosh, go back. This one, it's not a Ryzen 7, but if you wanted to go up, this would basically be probably a little higher than what you're looking for, but there's also another AMD one. Just for your consideration. We'll probably get other SKUs in, like, you know, as products coming in. Also, if you use my affiliate code, Kelsey, K-E-L-S-E-Y,
K-E-L-S-E-Y.
you can get an extra 3% off in case you're like, ah, that's a little too much. Maybe that helps.
This build is done.
Oh, I love the
is finished.
serious loops.
It is done. It is. Yeah, serious loops look great.
It's so
behind this.
gorgeous. Thank you, Inwin, for fixing the serious loops. I love them.
They are a very nice subdued fan.
Mm-hmm.
Look great in this case. I guess we could throw a little quick nighttime mode.
Yeah. How long does it take to build a PC?
Depends on the PC.
About an hour. If it's the first time ever building a PC, plan
long
for the
time.
whole day.
Yeah, don't even look at the time.
Lovely. Alright. I'm gonna call it tonight. Y'all have a great rest of your day and have fun braving the
Thank
traffic
you.
the way home. Sorry, not sorry, lol. It's totally fair. Have a good night, Demomo.
Have a good night.
Alright. So, this PC is done. It's gonna go and get Windows put on it. All the drivers it needs out of the box. It's ready to go. You can just set up your profile, download your game launchers, it's good to go. We're also going to stress test this, make sure these components work and work under load, and when it passes all that, it'll be headed to you. So watch out for it, and thank you for ordering with us.
Thank you, thank you.
It's a lovely PC. You're really gonna love this one.
Yep.
Dang, quite an upgrade after 10 years. Yeah.
Oh, dang. I can see
All right, folks.
Okay.
That was the end of our build stream. We're gonna be back on Friday with a build-a-thon. All builds,
Build-a-thon!
all day.
All day.
I feel like I gotta find some ways to make it like even crazier.
Bring
like,
some fireworks or something.
Yeah, or like something ridiculous, you know? Yeah, just to
Oh, the
make it seem crazy. Yeah.
Oh, what time do party stores close?
I don't know, but yeah, that'd be fun.
Probably gonna still be at work. God damn it. Okay.
Most pre-built companies don't stress this. I can't even imagine doing that, man. Like, especially if you knew the amount of like DOA parts that you
Yeah,
get.
no,
like,
you need to.
Yeah,
What the
you
heck?
got
Oh,
it.
hey, what's up? Get to the chopper. Long time no see.
Yeah. All right, folks. Friday, we're coming back with a vengeance. Right before Christmas, getting
Right
all this
before
junk.
Christmas.
All this done, and then I said junk.
All this junk.
All this junk. Anyways, good night, everybody. Have a good one.
Bye.